But where was my countdown? I thought I had like a whole 5 minutes. Countdown? Oh. I don't like the sound of that, but I suppose I'm ready anyway. Huh. Hopefully that doesn't mean too many shenanigans. Because we're about to start this bad boy. It is the final stop on the road to AvII-Mania 2, and with a wa-cha-cha, good day, good people, to their fine day in the year of the, wait for it, Radiance. As I move this little mouse out of the way, Toonlink, Dave, Bravo, Dave, Anomaly, the Anomalous, and AvII-Mania tomorrow afternoon. Hope you guys are excited. I'm concerned. I'm so concerned. So concerned. You had 10 minutes until you started streaming, you didn't need a countdown. I needed a countdown. When that just started playing, I was like, where's all of the things? What's going on? I don't think that's the thing, in the thing with the, yeah, put the ones up first of all. For your one and only traveling companion. But, I guess we just gotta get the show on the road. It's not at all what I was expecting, and I am, so AV about Mishima. Yeah, Mishima is, Mishima is gone. Which is unfortunate. AV, I have some sad news. Yeah, I did hear about Bray Wyatt's passing. Very tragic. Gone far too soon. Mishima, we can put him aside. Bray Wyatt, he was a real one. We always acknowledge Bray Wyatt. He was the one. He had an impact on a lot of the stuff that you guys will see today. So keep that in mind. And who knows? At some point we might just have Bray Wyatt show up. Just to see what he was like, for those who weren't able to experience him. As I did. I'm sure some of you have. However, Bray Wyatt, yeah, it's I was hoping to say I didn't want to be the one to break that news. It is very tragic news. It happened yesterday night. Yeah. Sad stuff. I've been looking at all the stuff that was coming through earlier today, all the everyone saying their darndest, their favorite memories of Bray, the Fiend, all the iterations that he had, all the way back to Husky Harris. Goodness gracious. Who's Bray Wyatt? A very creative professional wrestler. Fantastic human being as well. But I digress. Who knows? You might see some Bray-inspired things today. But let's give our best wishes to Bray and his family. Keep them in our minds, our hearts. And let's hope that this show is not ruined by any other presences. Shall we? Let's do it. Time to rewatch the Firefly Funhouse. We probably will just have some casual chat about Bray Wyatt at some point during some of these matches, like perhaps even this very first match. Let's get it going. Y'all know how we start this bad boy. Let's give y'all your poll, and let's get this going on. We have, once again, a Mets Open Challenge. So who do y'all think Mizuki is facing today? I should probably actually click start show and make sure everything is ready, because some shenanigans started this show and I wasn't prepared for them. That's good. That looks great. That looks fantastic. Wait, which Queen and which Noelle is in the qualifier? I guess you're gonna have to wait and see, Pa. You're gonna have to wait and see, because I ain't spilling a word. Let's find out just who will be fighting as we make our final stop on the road to AvII-Mania 2. Put us up! Let's start this bad boy. It was a little darker for a little bit longer than I expected. Oh, alright. Let me make sure everybody is where they need to be. Starting off with 19. 19 of y'all hopped in here real fast. And that's really good considering that our countdown didn't happen. But as a Fire Emblem character, Persona and Genshin is my guess. Deltarune almost never appears. Knowing your bias is Genshin, Noelle, and Persona's Queen. Who knows? You'll have to wait and see. Your Turn to Die's anniversary is coming up. That's true. Number 6. We gotta get someone Your Turn to Die related. Well, we have a lot of Your Turn to Die representation at AvII-Mania 2, actually. But let's see. Who's it gonna be? Unsure what this music is. But it kind of bangs. It does kind of bang. Oh? That is Froppy. That's Sue. Huh. If you could have given me 1.5 million guesses, I never would have guessed the frog waifu Sue, never in a million years. My Hero Academia, you are dang right, Sonic Gaming. Equipped with more than likely a frog splash, and if it's not, that would be tragic. It is. I'm gonna spoil it. We have someone who you could have given me, once again, 1 million guesses. Never would have guessed. Never seen My Hero Academia, so let's go Mizuki sweep. if there's anything that I have to say, she's gonna have a terrible time trying to beat Mizuki, but if there's anyone who could potentially do it, we might be rooting for you, Sue. But can she attack with her tongue? You know, I don't know. I think we might get a disqualification if that happened, and who's reffing is the real question. It's Sammy, so I think everything's legal, low-key. It is a Mets match, so everything's legal. But let's see how this goes. Really hoping for that Mizuki sweep, though. I want to be a part of it. Didn't get that far into My Hero Academia, but I do love Sue. I think if you've seen at least some of it, you're like, oh, we love Sue out here. Mizuki, however, doesn't look like she likes Sue all that much. It don't look like she likes Sue all that much. It still don't look like she likes Sue all that much. A little bit late, guys. Zhao Julio, you were actually probably right on time. Void stole our countdown. Void legitimately stole the countdown. There's supposed to be like a good 5-minute-ish countdown, and it just jumped right into the... I was drinking some water. My water's all the way gone now, and I almost spat it all out. Because the countdown was gone. It wasn't there. He stole the count... Exactly. Still Void shenanigans, and we have to make sure that these Void shenanigans end, and tonight will be the first step when hopefully lead AvI dismantles Void in the matchup. But right now, it looks like Mizuki was starting to dismantle Sue, but doesn't look like it's going to stay that way for long because Sue's starting to get a semblance of some offense. Hurricane Rana by the one with the froggish quirk. Dropping her on the metal, and a drop kick. Beautifully done. Incredible technique. And tossed into the barricade. Void Don't Steal Things challenge, right? Returning the favor, still using that barricade. Looks like almost stunning Mizuki, but still not yet. And you can't count Mizuki out until she's stunned. And is she gonna get there? And she is. Sue has a golden opportunity. Yes, I finally made it to the show, DJ! Welcome to the final stop on the road to AvII-Mania 2. We got ourselves a show of shows to get ready for. Drop kick right to the skull of Mizuki. Froppy trying to be the first person to beat Mizuki in this Mets Open Challenge. But first of all, how are y'all doing today? How are y'all doing? That's something I didn't ask because at the start of the show we started off with a, little bit of recognition, talking about Bray, and then also having our countdown stolen. But how are y'all doing otherwise? Welcome, DJ. There's no countdown, so we've started a bit early. A little bit. Enjoying post B-Day. True. Very true, Ray. I'm alright, I didn't know that. False count anywhere. Oh, yeah. Mets challenge has always been false count anywhere. And a beautiful spinning, twirling, all sorts of DDTs. Right to Sue, head into the metal ground. And now Sue's starting to feel the effects, but in her body. Not on her head, in her body. Mizuki still has the advantage, but also, pay attention. No bats have been used, and it looks like Mizuki says, I don't need one because Vertebreaker. She is gone. 1, 2, had to pop resiliency so early into the match, and that's why Mizuki's been so dangerous, and this is another reason why she's been so dangerous, and that's why it's a Mets Open Challenge, baby. Sue had to stop that. If Mizuki used that bat, it would have been curtains for our frog superhero, not frog fiend, because she's not a fiend in the slightest. Going home right now, we love those thumbs up. Get home safely, Arrow. Doing good, Aviator, despite the everlasting bloody hatred for a certain Mountain Dew bug creature. You're dang right. You aren't the only one. My body is crying after finding out about I really hate that I was the one who had to break that tragedy, the tragic news to you. However, just use that and just remember. Ooh, but look at this tour of the islands by Mizuki. 2, and Mizuki didn't even pop resiliency. Goodness gracious. I think Froppy's gonna get frog. Don't count her out yet. Don't count her out yet. Now she's trying to like take advantage of her environment. Now that I think she's gotten her land legs, so to speak. Sue. Yeah, outside of Mitsurai's open challenges, they've all been falls, count anywheres. Mitsurai's are more of a let's introduce you guys to various match types, which Mitsurai did pretty good. Not gonna lie, for someone when it was just getting started, did pretty good. Froppy, it's like some people are popping, it was like, what, Sue? Froppy? What on earth? But she's flying, but she misses. Did you see the height that she was able to get with her jumping ability? She was flying maybe even higher than Yosuke. Let's see if that'll... Ooh, I was gonna say... She might not be flying too high after this. Those elbows to the back by Mizuki, they hurt. They hurt more than getting hit by like a tree. That's like a tree falling on your back. Because she's got the genetic modifications. But Sue, legitimate superhero, has a quirk. And when we put these two in a match, how is it going to play out? Deep arm drag. Sue now starting to feel it herself and gets the bat. Maybe Sue's finally learning that it's all about the Mets, baby. But Mizuki goes in for a deep slide onto the leg, trying to take out the legs of the frog. She's trying to have frog legs for dinner. But is that going to work out for her? She's got the bat. Mizuki avoids it, and Mizuki knocks it right out of her hands, and she gets caught with the kicks in the corner. Alright, Sue. It's been real. 2, 3. But what's a quirk against a beast? Yeah, I think we're finding that out very quickly because right into the Vertebreaker. Oh, Sue, honey, no. Is that? No, it's not. Shockingly kicks out of the Vertebreaker. Got a semblance of where she is. Mizuki has been unstoppable in these matches and she begs for Sue to get up just to crack her on the head with that baseball bat. Sue, you might need to stay down. You might need to stay down. Ooh, okay, she tried to go for some kick, but still... Looks like she barely caught Mizuki on that one. And Mizuki fires back with an elbow. That's 1 fall. And that's not 2 yet, right? Not 2. Mizuki climbs to that middle rope. Hits an elbow drop right to the heart of Sue. And what is she waiting for? She's just watching her opponent. No, she's not watching. She's using her superhuman strength to lift Sue up, drop her down. And now Sue rolls out and Mizuki looks like she says it's time to get some more bats into this match. No, she's going right after Sue. She says, I'm in this match with the quickness, with the ease. And she just goes shot at. Somebody save her. Come on. Oh my gosh. Mizuki down, got her down. 1, 2, and Sue, I don't know where this is coming from, where this heart is coming from. I know she's got a heart, but like right now, it just feels like it's best to stay down. Mizuki's been an unstoppable force when it comes to these Mets matches. And, oh my gosh. Sue kicks right back up. And she fires a shot of her own. But Mizuki just kicks right through it. standing, no, not sliced bread, into what looked like a crossroads, essentially. And now she's got the arm. She's looking to legitimately tear it out of its socket, but no. But no, she's still fighting. Somehow she's got this fight still in her. And it hits a beautiful Hurricane Rana again. Could she be setting up for something big? Could she be setting up for something that'll take Mizuki down, at least burn her resiliency once again? Tour of the Islands into the pinfall. 1, 2, and Mizuki still doesn't use resiliency. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all, what is Mizuki? She tried to go for the Tour of the Islands again, but Mizuki runs through and hits that beautiful tornado, standing tornado DDT and says, alright, I'm gonna get you. You're gonna go wild. It's time to end this one. But Sue with that flying headbutt. And could she be going again for? No. Mizuki stops her dead in her tracks. Throws Sue into Sammy. Sammy's legs, they did a little bit of a cha-cha slide. Cha-cha real smooth now. And what's gonna happen? What's going on here? Mizuki catches her. Oh my gosh! Mizuki showcasing that strength. And you have to remember that strength because every time she hits you with that baseball bat, she's using every ounce of that strength. You know Mizuki's not holding back. I'm surprised anyone's still conscious after taking one shot from a bat from Mizuki. Oh, but those heavy hands and that uppercut too. Sue getting a roll-up. Wait a minute, is she gonna sneak one? 1, 2. Oh, she almost stole one. Sue's crafty. At the very least, Sue is crafty. But crafty can only get you so far. It can only get you so far. As Sue's back in the ring, which means Mizuki, it looks like she wants to end it right here in the middle of the ring. Lifted her up from like a seated position. Sue's hurting bad. She reverses, gets a drop kick of her own. Wait a minute. Going after the arms, I don't know if that's the wisest maneuver, but if she can climb the ropes right now, she can hit a frog splash. Is she gonna do such a thing? It looks like she's thinking about it. Could our frog hero be going for the Froppy Splash? 1, 2. Mizuki burns resiliency. It took so much for Mizuki to even burn resiliency one single time. What on earth is this match? Ooh, gets all of the leg on that one, and now Mizuki, I think she's thinking, she's waiting for her to get back up. But that reversal from Sue's still, I don't know how Sue's still alive in this matchup. She hasn't gotten a pinfall, but you know what? I'll say this. I feel like she's given Mizuki almost the most fight out of anybody. Sue's been kicking out and taking all this damage, has not gotten that pin on Mizuki, but has given her a fight. Has been showcasing some moves into a German suplex. Onto the bat, Mizuki doesn't know where she is right now. She was like, oh my gosh, what did I land on? Froppy back up. Tried it another German, but Mizuki said it's time for me to end this matchup, and it's Vertebreaker time. I doubt Froppy will be kicking out of that. Ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2, 3. Sue, you tried. Sue, you tried. And you know what? You put up a good fight. But I'll tell you what, I don't know if anybody can beat Mizuki. Even her opponent at AvII-Mania 2. 2 falls, and Mizuki says, too easy. And now Mizuki has more wins than Mitarai and has the same amount as Sakura. Oh my gosh. Will that all change? We make our way to tomorrow's opening match at AvII-Mania 2. We'll see. Put me back on the screen. Oh gosh. Goodness gracious. Let me see. And most of y'all were saying Mizuki, which, given her recent history, makes sense. Given her history, makes sense. GG's. Has anyone gotten a pin on Mizuki? Not in a Mets match. Not in a Mets match. We need to injure Mizuki. She's not going to be injured going to AvII-Mania. She's going to be fine. Mizuki, like, not bad. You maybe use 1% of my power right now. It does feel that way, doesn't it? It legit feels that way. If Mizuki sweeps her open challenge, she gotta definitely get a 1v1 for the title. Mayhaps. We need to injure Mizuki. No, we can't. Some GG's. Froppy really no-sold the finisher. I mean, Froppy was just like, look, what am I gonna do at this point? What can I do at this point? But we gotta move on, and you know what that means. Listen to me. These are our final 2 round robin matches. Our first of which means a lot for the literature rivals, rather. Round robin finals. Part 1. Yeah, it's part 1. Part 1. So let me talk to you. The literature rivals are sitting pretty at 2 points. To even stand a chance, they're going to have to get a win here today. And while I say that, they only have to beat the Inaba investigation team. That's what they're called. Who have 0 points. They've kind of been an embarrassment. But let me tell you what. They have a deep chance. And you know what? I was about to say this. You are indeed correct. Correct and right. Correct. There is a big-time injury that is only worsened for Natsuki. So, will that play a factor into this match? If Inaba Investigation Team wins, Literary Rivals will not have a chance at the titles, correct? But, you know, I think Inaba Investigation Team, they want to at least get some points in this round-robin tournament. They want to make sure that they're not seen as the failures of the women's tag team division. And you know what? I feel that. But right now, they have the odds advantage against the literature rivals. While Yuri has kind of been popping up out of nowhere with that climactic ending, we've all finally seen Natsuki hit that flying leg drop, which she eloquently calls the final chapter. They have the tools to win this thing. However, Natsuki's so hurt right now. Body extremely hurt. Ryan Homing is slowly losing his sanity with the injury worsening. Yeah, I'm scared. I'm super scared. I'm ultra super scared. We'll see. But also coming out right now, it's your Inaba Investigation Team. They've been partying too much. They've been hanging out too much. They've been having too good of a good time. And they have not been winning matches. That's the unfortunate bit. What can I say? They have to prove something tonight. If they lose again, we're gonna laugh at them a little bit. And I don't want to laugh at these two. I love these characters. But I'll tell you what, they have been having a poor showing so far. And this is the last fight that they'll get. They have no chance of fighting for the titles. They have no chance of going to AvII-Mania 2. But at least they can win one on the last stop. At least they could potentially stop the literature rivals. And that might spark a rivalry. That might, pardon me, might spark anything. Who knows what could come about from that. They're just here to have a good time, fair enough. I have faith in them. I don't know if I do. I don't know if I got faith in them, not for nothing. DJ, I don't know if I got faith in them. Mondale Milkers, aka Pi, says Chia hasn't had on her TV World glass and that's why they've been losing. No, I just think that Chia's been missing her moves. And I don't think, I mean, this could be the TV World, but like, maybe it's not. They just have, they're just here to have a good time, says Hippo. Cherry says, though their opponents have a handicap, they have a chance, so fair enough. Did the music stop for like a split second? Concerning. Anyway, ooh, taking a page out of Chie's book, trying to hit a kick of her own, and remember, this is a timed match. If it goes to 30 minutes, it's a draw. Both team earns 1 point, but The literature rivals need to. Natsuki's body is hurt already, but Yukiko also does have a minor injury as well. So they don't have too much of an advantage. Come on, literature rivals, please. We'll see. I meant on top, not out of time, not out on time. Let me see. Let's see which girls come out on top. Sorry, I gotta support the Doki Doki Literature Club girls. And this is a really, like, almost even split. 65-45. Slim margin going to the literature rivals right now. But that's just what you guys want to see. A shot to the face of Yuri. And what I say is, even if they win this match, it still comes down to the dominant force that has been Blades of the Aegis. Pyra, Mithra, they have beaten every team that's come their way, and this day they finally face off against the Objects. The Objects need to win to force a 3-team tie, which means we would have one more match at the end of the night to see who goes on to AvII-Mania 2. So we'll see. We will indeed see. Uh-oh. Yuri with that beautiful, looked like straight jacket DDT, and then goes after Chie too. Kicks her out of nowhere. But Yukiko ready with these shots left and right. Back suplex. Side suplex, rather. Yuri looks like she used Vaseline as hair gel. She does have a little, not a strange hair texture, but I see it. I can see it. I've done 3 run-throughs of Persona 4 Golden. Yukiko and Chie rather have been in my team every time because Twin Dragons is great. So I'm kind of hoping they don't seriously suck now. So far they've been sucking. But right now Yukiko is taking it to Yuri. And tagging Chie in, who is the fresh opponent. Moon Sniper says, hoping the investigation girls win just so they say that they have won a match in the tournament, but we'll see. We will see indeed. Literature rivals are taking, a beating. Chie misses that, and Yuri takes advantage. Yuri's got to stay on top of Chie. Yuri's got to make sure, honestly, at this point, that Natsuki doesn't get tagged in and continue to aggravate that injury. There's a chance that they win. There's a chance that they go on to AvII-Mania. And going into AvII-Mania, that triple threat match where weapons are allowed, Natsuki could be in incredible danger, and just like Mizuki, Vertebreaker by Yuri. 1, 2, not even 2. Both ladies in quick to stop up that pin, and turns her around. She's waiting for it, hits her in the back again, and still gets it. Climactic ending. Yuri. Yukiko says, look, I know that that's how we lose the match. I gotta get in there quick. Oh my gosh. That's one thing that we gotta pay attention to. Yuri will hit that climactic ending out of nowhere. That didn't seem like out of nowhere. She was like, am I gonna hit it? Am I gonna hit it? Am I gonna hit it? And then she did hit it. She was like, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Ooh. But it looked like a mini Hurricane Rana DDT kind of spiked her onto the mat. Yuri kicks out. Natsuki didn't even have to come in to break it up. Vicious clothesline by Yuri, and it looks like she's finally tagging in Natsuki. Which, once again, I don't know if that's a good idea. Yukiko is so freaking fast, dude. She does come in quick. Natsuki looked like she was taking her time, which makes sense because she's got that injured body, those injured ribs, maybe even a little bit of back pain after the fights that she's been through. I digress, though. She's been taking it to Yukiko, making sure Yukiko kind of stays stunned on the outside, but then she has the wherewithal, the moxie to taunt while Chie's getting into the ring and still taunting. Natsuki, what are you doing? Chie's not one that you have to... I understand, you're fighting someone who has not gotten a single win on the road to AvII-Mania, but like... I don't know if that's the best idea. I don't know if that's the best idea. Natsuki. The audacity. If I knew Yuri had the climactic ending initially, I definitely would have voted her for them in the poll. LOL. Fair enough. She took so much damage, but at the very least, Natsuki has not taken much more body damage, but I was gonna say if you stay in there too long with Chie, she will make sure you receive quite a bit. Rolled up. Right onto her face. Natsuki kips up though, but gets caught in the chest with a kick. Natsuki's got a little bit of fire back. Still in this match, still knows where she is, but I'll tell you what, Chie has the momentum. Trying to go after her arm. Not sure why she's doing that. Chie doesn't use her arm, she uses her legs. Oh, but what is she doing here? We've seen this once before. It looks like an outside, like, almost dropkick, almost, 619, but it's just a beautiful move in general. 1, 2, kicks out. Yukiko was even getting in there. It's like, I don't know if you're gonna kick out of that one. But I know what she's thinking now. No, I don't. She doesn't have her finisher yet. What is she doing? Moonsault? Natsuki? It looked like she was thinking about her finisher that time. She was going for the final chapter, but instead eats the canvas right onto the injured midsection. Tragedy strikes, but Natsuki's still alive in this one. Still gonna give it her all. Still gonna do her darndest. Boom! Dropkick. Dropkick right to the face. Chie trying to get out of there. But Natsuki's still taking it to her. In fact, Chie's taking a whole lot of damage. In this, like, just kind of essentially 1v1, it's beautiful. But this might not be beautiful because... Kick right to the jaw. Kick right to the face. And she's gotta be knocked out after kick after kick after kick. Chie's got her down for 1. Yuri this time with the quickness. Yuri this time with the quickness. However, we don't want to see Natsuki get any more of this injury laid out for her, so she's going to tag in Yuri, which is a wise decision, smart decision. Yukiko. Natsuki, did you not tag in? Natsuki, why? Natsuki. 1, 2. Still fine, but Natsuki, you gotta tag Yuri in. You gotta go tag your partner in. Yukiko's still relatively fresh, and you don't want to get put in that lock. The Amagi lock has been the torment of several folks in this tag team tournament. She gets the tag, the hot tag to Yuri. Yuri versus Yukiko. Yukiko hits a spin around. Looks like a not corkscrew, just a turnaround elbow right to the jaw. And that's just a mean move. Grabbed her by her hair and shoved her face into the mat. Thank you. Come on, Nat. Nat's really getting overconfident. Says Ezra. Yuri potentially getting overconfident too. Misses a shot, and Yukiko takes advantage. But Yuri with that much-needed reversal. She's got to get damage on Yukiko. She's got to get damage on Yukiko. Because right now, Yukiko has got her in that corner. And she's setting up for something nasty. Threw her right into the boot, and she's got her. Oh, doesn't have her. I take it all back because just like that, from the middle rope, a disaster kick to the face of Yukiko, and then just slaps her. And then just slaps her and throws her halfway across the ring. Yukiko forced to go out and then attacks her partner. Oh no. Attacking the injured Natsuki, but Yuri returns the favor and attacks Chie on the outside. Both of their partners stunned. If we see somebody use resiliency or lose resiliency here, this would be the moment to do so. Finishers are starting to get stocked up all over the place. And I think Yuri's starting to realize potentially she could even get a count-out victory, but Yukiko's not going to let that happen. Natsuki tried to get in the way and succeeded, actually. Now, hold on. Yuri's stunned. Yuri's stunned right now. At a 6 count. 7. Yuri slowly getting up to her feet. 8. Just barely. At an 8 count. Natsuki, with that assist, leads Yukiko right into... Oh my gosh! Yuri, what was that? And how did Yukiko just get right back up? That face buster we've seen plenty of times from Yuri. As she lifts Yukiko up, could it be time for the climactic ending? Planted her down. It's not even one because Chie's in there quick, but Natsuki looks like she is not too fond of what just happened. It looks like she's going right after Chie. But Sammy starts to counter out. You can't stay in there for more than 5. Can't stay in there for more than 5. Yukiko tossing the ropes. Runs through Yuri. Gets tossed around. Tried to hit that Amagi lock, I think, and failed, and instead catches a climactic ending for her trouble right into the pinfall. Clearly, Chie is going to come in there and break it up. Natsuki's still thinking, I probably should go and attack Chie, but does not yet. Does not yet. And I think this point, I think they're ready to take a tie if they need to. But this time she does hit it. The Amagi lock is locked in. And Yuri's forced to use resiliency. And that is the story of this match now. Yuri the first one to use resiliency, not the injured member of her team. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, again, she tried to go for the leg, but instead caught it right to the face. Trying to go for that hot tag. Does get it while her back is turned. Does she even know that Yukiko's... I don't think she even knew that Yukiko was out. Because now she's catching kick after kick after kick. And again, and again, and again. And she's out. Chie might have to break that one up, and indeed does. I'm sorry, Natsuki has to break that up. Chie might go and attack Natsuki because of it. No, it doesn't. Still focuses on Yuri. Which may have been a mistake because now Yuri tags in Natsuki, who low-key has been doing work, does have that signature built up, and Yukiko's still stunned on the outside. But Natsuki may be in for another rude awakening because, over and over again, Chie, you already kicked her one. Chie, two times is enough. Chie, come on. She's just brutal. Just unnecessarily brutal. And Yuri was nowhere to be found. Natsuki had to kick out of that herself. Didn't even use resiliency, by the way. So I have to give that to Natsuki. My gosh. But now it looks like they're trying to hit a tag team maneuver. Natsuki in extreme trouble because they're trying to kick her head off. They're trying to kick her poor head off. This is too... I was going to say it might be too much for Natsuki. If she were going to climb to the top rope right now, she could have hit that final chapter, but instead, face first onto the mat. She has a move to just stand? I didn't know she had a standing finisher, low-key. But she sure enough hit it, and it looks like she's going to the top rope again. What is she thinking? Tried to go for a... It looked like she missed, but also kind of hit it. I don't know if she knows if she hit it. Because I sure don't. Gets the roll up. Yukiko trying to end this one stealthily. Yuri gets in there quick. Does break it up. Natsuki doesn't have to use resiliency. Yukiko blindly missing that kick. Gets hit in the back. But reverses that signature, and now Natsuki's in trouble again. Slapped in the back of the head. But gets caught. She tried to kick her right in the head again. Gets caught into a standing moonsault. Over the moonsault. Yuri getting dragged, almost getting dragged over. Yuri does not want to be in there with Yukiko while she's got a finisher, because that could call it curtains real quick. Lifted up, planted down, reverse DDT, and Yukiko's setting up for it. Yukiko wants that Amagi lock. She wants to make sure the literature rivals will not be going on. And she might just do it right now. She didn't get there in time. She didn't get there in time. At the final moment, she didn't get there in time. And the Inaba investigation team steals one win. They end up tied with the team that they were facing at 2. Which means it all comes down to that final match. Who knows how that's going to play out in the future? Who knows indeed. It was rigged. They finally won. Inaba investigation team takes the W. They finally did. When you think about it, they probably should have taken a lot of W's, but they kept losing after losing. But this time, they stole one. They stole one. Yuri wasn't ready. And honestly, I expected Natsuki to be the one who'd be in danger. Yuri was the one who was like, I can't take this. I can't take it. So, now we know. Bring me back in. It is down to get the objects in Blades of the Ages. Whoever gets that victory. If Pyra and Mithra get it, they automatically go on. If, and I say if, because there's a chance that the objects take that victory. Then we have to play around a little bit. That being said, that's the future. The right now, it was still pretty even for your votes. Some of you did believe. 43% of you did believe. And believe you did. And they did it. They get nothing out of it, but they, you know, at least aren't called the ultimate losers of the round robin tournament. I think that there's a timeline where the objects are champions. There is. And we could be getting to that timeline. We very much could. We'll see how it goes tonight. However, y'all, it is tables. We got 5 competitors. We have one goal. Put somebody through a table. And you will be facing Ito at AvII-Mania 2. Which means this matchup could be a fatal 5-way at AvII-Mania. It could be a fatal 4-way, fatal, or a triple threat. It could be just a 1v1. We saw that with Clover, who put every single opponent through a table in last week's show. However, who's going to do it this time? We have Nekomaru. We have Kazuha. We have Arven. We have Akechi. And I can't put in 5 options, so I'll give you those 4. And then there's Kaito. So, without further ado, let's see who is gonna have their moment. First and foremost, our former's table champion is gonna catch up with Cat. Kazuha time, baby. Zhao Julio says, oh no. Ezra says, table time. Burn the objects timeline with Squidward. Oh my gosh. Fatal 5-way fight. T1 says, Nekomaru! Pi says, Kazuha, I acknowledge Paimon permanently for you to be in this match. Please don't suck. We'll see. Moon Sniper says, table's time. It's gonna be chaotic as all get out. It should be, but we'll see. Arven, my baby, you can do it. I know Arven really wants that rematch. Arven was the one who saved you all from a Squidward title reign. Keep that in mind. Do keep that in mind. He has the most successful table title defenses. In fact, I think now has what? 1 successful defense? I think Arven has 2? 2, I believe. That's not a high bar, but like, it's something. Arven for the W, do me proud. I am legally obligated to pick Crow, says Jessica Lamau. Let me see. Zhao Julio says Arven for the win, and of course, here's Crow. Crow has not gotten many singles opportunities. Earlier this summer, in the match that Void snuck into, Joker did have a singles opportunity. Akechi has been begging for one for a long time. Let's see how this goes. Let me see. Arven better win. We hate Arven. He stopped Squidward. That's not how most people feel. Me YouTuber friend. Let me see. I saw on Twitter that I guess Bray went to jury duty before the in his white family outfit. That's actually hilarious. I love that. Oh, what a guy. Don't know why, but I hope Nekomaru wins. It's not even just about winning here, because remember, so long as you put someone through a table, you go on to AvII-Mania 2. That's the strange stipulation of this match. There's Crow. Seemingly drinking nothing. Arven better lose. I'm assuming the same rules as last time. Yes. Yes, get an elimination, you're in the match. And for the first time, it is Kazuha. But will he win this one? That's the real question. How brutal is Akechi gonna get, though? That is also the real question. He doesn't have a tag team partner to get in the way. It's probably gonna be violent. There's probably gonna be blood on his hands. Not for nothing. Kuzu Soda Shipper! Welcome in. Let me see. AvII-Mania Rivals. Kazuha, I went through extreme lengths to get you a match. You better not screw it up. Fine, I'm gonna be real with you. Kazuha was already gonna be in this match. But, we do love that you permanently acknowledge Paimon. That is funny. That's funny stuff. Who's this dude? This is Kazuha. One of the greatest airbenders of all time, or animo users, depending on how you play Genshin. He what? He. AvI playing them tricks. Joker isn't here to keep Crow in check. There will be blood. Now I gotta back this man. I gotta back this man. He put the one up, you're dang right. Nekomaru, my guy. Member of the squad, love him to bits. Bring it all in. You got this. Just put somebody through a table quick. Just yeet him. Just yeet somebody through a table. I believe in you. Hey, Nekomaru. AvI, what do I gotta do to get back to unacknowledging Paimon? You can't. That's the funny part. That's what permanently means. Acknowledge your traveling companion. Boom. Now, the Converge won't come in here, will they? I doubt it, Ryan. I do indeed doubt it, too. Kaito, our last guy, is here. Because I don't think there can be a 6-way tables match, to be honest. To my knowledge. Hold on, I'm getting a call. Hello? Yeah, Kaito, altercation? What do you mean? I'm sorry, what do you... Uh-huh. I'm gonna call you back. Just make sure, just make sure that altercation is being handled, but... We're gonna have to cook, aren't we? Yeah, I'll call you back. I see something I don't like, and I think they're related. Alright. So, I've received news from backstage. There's actually, to make sure that things like this don't happen, I've made sure that there are several AVs stationed backstage. Kaito is getting into a little altercation backstage. There is a lot of running around backstage that's going on, and it's not backstage at Fracture. Apparently, when the countdown that we lost, it was a swap between Fracture and Inferno, and some of the competitors are not here at Fracture, and we don't have a count of who's here and who's not. And that is really, really troublesome. Half of the AVs are not here at Fracture like they all were before the stream started. Is the altercation happening right now? Yeah, Kaito's probably in the War Games match then. That might be a good idea. Wait, why is that why he wasn't in the poll? No. I just can't fit 5 people in, and Kaito was the last person on the list. Did we see it coming? Ryan, no. How could you blame us? Oh no, oh brother. This isn't y'all's fault. It's low-key Void's fault. I can't coordinate any security if the switch between Fracture and Inferno just causes all of a sudden some people are stuck in Inferno. And you know what? This kind of this is definitely Void's doing, and I'm sure it makes sense. Because think about what happened just last week at Inferno. Gatekeeper was kind of forced into potentially, you could call it an unfair match, but there's been nothing but unfair things happening with the Converge, if we're being completely honest. Nekomaru, it's not a stairs match. I'll continue. Let me calm down. Let me take a breath. Clearly, Gatekeeper wants some revenge, not just against Yosuke for taking his title, but apparently he wants revenge against Ito now, too. And maybe already, he's already beaten, Kanji in a chairs match. I get that. But he's never gotten his revenge on Yosuke. Now apparently he wants revenge on Ito. But hopefully he won't get it because my man's Nekomaru is about to put him through a table right here, right now. Am I right or am I right? Stairs match. Okay, people, just get rid of Gatekeeper first. Right. Just make sure Gatekeeper doesn't put anybody through a table. And we're golden. We're golden. Nekomaru flattening the Gatekeeper. Flattening the Gatekeeper, and the Gatekeeper gets a foot up, but that's fine. That's A-okay. The table's not set up. Nekomaru can take all sorts of damage. All sorts of damage. I need to get my phone just in case we get any more shenanigans calls, because now I need to be on high alert, because shenanigans are indeed happening, and I hate that. Despise that. Waiting on the Gatekeeper execution. I mean, I love Gatekeeper. I think we just need to avoid execution. Kuzo the Stripper, oh my goodness. Last stream after Mitarai was revealed to be converged, I commented on how bad something would happen to Kaito, and well, I think I may have jinxed him. Well, you might have been right. I hate that a stairs match has actually happened between two people who shot out. Yes, so like, Hippo, every time I joke about stairs matches, I'm referencing that one match because it should never happen. It should have never happened, and it never happened again because it was a silly idea. I digress. Nekomaru lifting Kazuha up, and Arven trying to be the one to save us again. Busted the Gatekeeper wide open. For some reason, I feel like Arven got off to on the wrong foot by taking out Gin. But Gin just wanted an opportunity, and Arven wanted to keep his title. Arven is kind of a hero. He saved us from Squidward. He wants to save us from the Gatekeeper too. Arven, we love that. We love to see it. Arven up with Crow, sits him back down. Arven is fighting his darndest. All the tables are now out of the ring. Magically, they were just like, oh, let's slip and slide real quick. Ridiculous. Akechi in a really bad spot. If Arven decided to spear him, he might have gone flying through that table. Kazuha destroying the Gatekeeper right now on the outside. And this match is finally starting to get its legs, perhaps even this table's legs. Ha ha, ha ha ha. Let me see. Converged blood is flying. Arven, I'm so sorry if this is too much to ask, but please eliminate Gatekeeper first. He doesn't even have to eliminate him first, honestly. As long as he gets eliminated without eliminating anybody else, we're in good shape. Kazuha is setting up for something ridiculous. Panama Sunrise, or maybe the Lee Sunrise is more accurate. Oh no. Oh no. So Gatekeeper's going to AvII-Mania 2. Kazuha's out, so Pai must be having a conniption. That's the funny part. The not so funny part is Gatekeeper's going to AvII-Mania 2. Akechi just destroying Nekomaru in the corner. Literally won't stop until he's just down and out. Goodness gracious. Arven going outside the ring, likely to get another table, and Gatekeeper does not like that, gets a kendo stick, and tries to bash Arven, but Arven powered through it somehow. Crow looked like you were thinking about getting rid of, ooh, look at this. Trying to get rid of Nekomaru, but didn't quite work. Crow trying to roll out of the way, which would have been a wise decision, but Arven wouldn't let him. Slap to the chest. Arven, beautiful move, gets Crow down with ease. and trying to pick up the pieces was the gatekeeper, and it looks like Crow's about to be out too because Nekomaru said, it's time, it's AvII-Mania time. Gets a little revenge for getting him trapped in the corner. At the very least, it will not be a one-on-one. Nekomaru and Gatekeeper are both going to AvII-Mania 2. Rest in peace to Crow. Out of this one. And, ooh, caught him with a kick. Caught him with a kick. But now all eyes are on Arven. Arven's the only person in this match right now who is not in that match yet. Not going to AvII-Mania yet. And now I think he's realizing that he has to put at least one of these two through a table. I'm sure in his heart he wanted. He truly and sincerely wanted this to be just a 1v1 at AvII-Mania 2, but now he's got to just go for a fatal 4-way. And wait a minute! Hold on a second, could he be saying it's time to get there? No, Gatekeeper said, I'm gonna make sure that it's just me and Nekomaru. Oh, it got so close. Oh, it was so close. Look at that. The reversal, they tried to work together for a brief second. But maybe he shouldn't have trusted Nekomaru. He was just trying to distract the Gatekeeper because he has gone up and shades of... It's the void glitchiness. It's the void glitchiness. But the void glitch, it's still happening. Arven, you gotta do something, my guy. Arven, you gotta do something. You gotta do something, Arven. He's trying to drag the Gatekeeper, but the Gatekeeper is using the glitches given to him by Void to try and win this matchup, and what could have potentially been the end of Arven in this one. Ugh! Nekomaru slides the table out of the way, knowing now that there's a bigger threat. Knowing now that there's a bigger threat. Arven, save us, the chat saying once again. It's happened before. Can Arven do it again? Can Arven save the chat? Nekomaru's still giving heavy hands to just anybody who crosses his path. Which, respectable. But Gatekeeper legitimately just cheated. He just cheated. Not for nothing. Ooh, wait a minute. Nekomaru carrying him with ease. Could this be? Into powerbomb position. Gatekeeper's out. He's going to AvII-Mania 2, but he's out. At the very least, he is out. Now, Arven, it's up to you to win this one. You gotta put Nekomaru through a table, otherwise it'll just be a triple threat match. Oh, they both missed their shots. Arven dodged that last shot. He's got him up. Dropped him on the knee. Drop him on the knee. Nekomaru kicks former tables champion Arven, but Arven gets that slight chance, that moment of hesitation. Was that enough? No. An elbow rocks Arven. And now heavy hands are also rocking Arven. Arven's getting dragged over the table. Arven with the elbows to the gut. And we know the guts of Nekomaru and all of his crap taking. Goodness gracious. Neckbreaker by Arven. Arven said, I gotta get back there. I gotta get to AvII-Mania. I gotta get my title back, and this is the only way to do it. Nekomaru almost stunned. And he's not stunned, and it looks like he's not going to be stunned. Getting the semblance of where he is. Lifting up Arven. If he turns around, it could be curtains, but it's not. Nekomaru coming back to his senses, lifting Arven up. And trying to drag him to the table. Takes the long way around. What is he thinking? Still dragging him. Arven gets back in control. Gets back in control. But Nekomaru with a kick, not staying down so easy. Trying to drag him once again. Doesn't get there, just misses the opportunity, and he's almost stunned. Oh, try to drag him again. It's a dragging battle that's going on here right next to this table. And these heavy hands by Nekomaru. Looks like he might win the dragging war, and it looks like it's going to... No, it will not. Not yet, says Arven. I was going to say it's going to be a triple threat match, but that ain't the story yet. Arven has a little bit more fight in him. Gets Nekomaru to the table, and he's stunned. And Arven successfully makes it a fatal 4-way match. Every single shot seemed like it was going to spell curtains for Arven, but somehow, someway, how did he get stunned? Apparently, just laying him on the table, Nekomaru was like, huh, that table, it hit me in the back kind of funny. Arven makes it back to that match. And you know what? I gotta say, Arven, he's got a special connection with tables matches now. He's got a special connection with that tables championship. And he's gonna show up and show off at AvII-Mania 2 tomorrow. That much is a guarantee. Let's see. Cool that Arven made it, but I was really hoping it would be Kazuha on the screen. Well, it wasn't. But you know who is on the screen? Your AvII-Mania champion, Paimon. I'm sorry, your AW champion, Paimon. Bring me back up. Whew! It got real dicey there at the end, I'll tell you what. But Arven, good job to you. He's slowly becoming a hero. This is his hero arc. For real. Also, I'm proud of y'all. Hold those ones up. Nekomaru was Jesus for a second. A little bit. Oh man. Getting rid of the Gatekeeper. Unfortunately, the Gatekeeper will be in that match too, but there's a lot of opportunity for the Gatekeeper to be eliminated. I think Anthony Sub was someone who mentioned that. He was like, the more number of people in this match, the higher odds, or rather the lower odds for Gatekeeper to somehow pull off the victory. Now here's the thing. If Gatekeeper wins, and we take out Void, and we get regular Gatekeeper back, I'm okay with Gatekeeper being tables champion. I mean, like, that's fine. That's okay in my book. However, that's all she wrote in this poll real quick. A lot of you rooted for Nekomaru, but a lot of you also rooting for Arven. I feel like Arven is slowly coming into the right, but Ezra is correct. Next up it is Klee and Ava versus Twin Magic. You just had to say something. Pie, surprised you didn't make a typo yet. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. That being said, tag team action. We've seen these pairs of teams go one-on-one over the past couple of weeks. However, now it's time to see what they will do when they actually get to work together. It's Klee and Ava, and it is Twin Magic. Your tag team champions. So far, your forever champions. Let's see who's gonna win this one. Shall we? Let's do it. And I actually want to see what you guys are feeling for this one. 1 to 2 so far. Yeah, how are y'all doing on predictions so far? Let me know. It's still a little bit early in the night, but very happy. Klee, and then Ava's kind of just walking out. Gotta root for my daughters. I wouldn't be surprised if the vote ends 50-50. I was gonna say, it's a real big split because I know Twin Magic has their fans. And deservedly so. Katoka, been a staple. Kotoko, master of the dark arts, you gotta love her. However, Klee and Ava definitely have their fans as well. Klee, beloved, and the love relationship that is formed between these two, the almost sisterly bond, it's been nothing short of fantastic. It's been nothing short of special. Come on, Bombchild, not keeping track, but I'm having fun. You know what, DJ? That's all that really matters. Go to 1 out of 3 so far. Mizuki was just guessed as right, as always. Fair enough. Come on, Klee. My husband saved y'all, though. Is Arven your husband? Once again, Ava walking sternly while Klee is bouncing around like a child. Which? Fair. Jessica, 2 out of 3. Good so far. I assume Crow's the one who was your wrong prediction. You hate to see it, but it is what it is. And you know what it is? Your tag team champions, Twin Magic, never lost the titles. They won them at the fight before Christmas. They defended them 2 weeks later. They defended them. They actually beat, I believe, everybody in a tag team champions contenders match, which meant they got to go scot-free for a little bit. They defended them again at Ticket to Paradise. They defended them again against who? Komaru and Genocide Jack. Now they're rolling to AvII-Mania 2 with potentially the most difficult defense of their career so far. But here we see Ava starting off against Katoka, drops her right on her head, and you know, I'm kind of thinking that they're probably going to use this. They're going to try and use this to take advantage. One of these teams is going to try and injure somebody on the other team because that triple threat match, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be gruesome and it's going to take a while, and already Katoka hurting in the body. Still seeing my girl Ava with, still not seeing my girl Ava with resiliency. She don't need it. She don't need it. Rather, I've changed it, and for some reason, I have to physically change in the settings. She's kind of bugged. I don't know why. But look at this. Klee helping Ava out. And hits a flipping slam. Katoka is getting smacked. She is actually getting devastated right now, and she's trying to make the quick hot tag to Katoka. But Klee looked like it doesn't even look like Katoko's trying to get the hot tag. She's like, oh, you got it, sis. She was just like, you'll be alright. You'll be just fine. Not with Klee in the ring now. Not with Klee in the ring. Absolutely not. It really was Katoka like, come on, sis, tag me in. And Katoka was just like, wonder what they're having for catering backstage. Forward to Katoka, oh my gosh. Oh man. However, this match is just getting started. We're seeing quick tags from the non-champions, but that's usually something we see from Twin Magic. Or maybe Katoka was just playing a little coy. Maybe she was just playing a little coy so she'd get a little advantage over on the newcomers, but the newcomers are doing, honestly, just fine. Just fine. Great, now I've created a sister form. Oh, Kitoka. No, we don't need a fourth. They don't need to be quadruplets. Boom. Kitoko does sound adorable. Let me see. Kitoko, the third twin, technically the fourth. The fourth twin, which sounds ridiculous because it's just a quadruplet. Kitoko would be the fourth. I'm on it. No, Cherry, not like this, not again. Kokoto for AWE win. Maybe someday. Maybe they'll have a little faction of Kotoko and sisters. Maybe one day. Kitoko is definitely the youngest, without a shadow of a doubt. Koto. Hate it. You hate to see that. But a low blow. Oh, we'll see. And now Kotoko in action. No, actually, wait a minute. I was gonna say, she was in action, and now Kotoko, or rather Katoka, is still taking the brunt of this damage. Poor Katoka. She's not having a good time. And Kotoko's like, well, you're just gonna have to deal. Jumped out of the way, though. This may be the advantage that Katoka needed. Cherry, the second you make Kitoko, I'm making her in 2K23. Oh my gosh, Lamau. Basically the Loud House family, but they're all just Kitoko misspelled, or they're just Kotoko misspelled, actually. And Kotoko has not been called in, apparently not. I thought she was, but she must have just walked in the ring for a second. That's the trouble with twins. They look the same, except when they don't. Elbow drop to the back. Kotoka's taking a whole lot of damage. But she does have her sister still there to break up the pins. And really, as long as she's doing that, how can you lose? Unless Klee is attacking her right now. And she very well might be. No, she's not. Or is she? It's hard to tell. But Katoka, right back in there. And Klee on the wrong corner. Klee, get back to your corner. Klee, get back to your corner. Sammy quickly moving out of the way, almost got run down by Ava. And Ava firing back at Katoka. It seems like, low-key, Ava has Katoka's number. And I'll be frank, they fought before in singles action, but it looks like since then Ava's done some studying up, and she holds up the ones because we acknowledge Paimon, you better believe we do. Ooh, Katoka in now, and misses that move, and that may be trouble. That may spell trouble, especially since her partner, her twin sister, is outstunned on the outside, but I think she might be able to handle her own for just a little bit. Heavy hands to Klee, who could be stunned on the ropes if things go sour. targeting the small arm, throwing Klee against the ropes, try to catch her with the clothesline, instead catches her with the leg, slams her back to the mat, and stuns her. Kotoko has not been hit. She has not been touched. Oh my gosh. The slap. The heavy hands. Monica for AWE win. She actually has had, she was in the Rumble match actually. Did not last too long. Because, I mean, you know, it was a Rumble match and it was going a little bit wild. However, Kotoko, oh, well, I'll take that back. I was going to say Kotoko has been just doing unheard of damage to Klee over and over again, but now Klee, able to do something, able to get a package German, and gets her down, and now goes for the tag back to Ava. Ava, the dangerous one in this match now. She's got a signature built up. She almost has a finisher built up, which means she could have two really quickly, especially if she hits this move, but no, Kotoko with the reversal, and now she's got a little bit of a bowing DDT lined up and goes for the quick pin on Ava. 1, 2 count. Just 2. And it looks like she's setting up for it. Is she about to pay tribute? No. A kick to the midsection, a kick to the back of the head. Goodness gracious, Kotoko. I don't think we've ever seen that Dark Art special. My gosh, Ava's struggling after that one. Doesn't know where she is. She's like, that did kind of hurt. That hurt my whole everything. Ava's still okay. Ava actually running back. It's odd that you see someone like run back on the ropes when there's not a jump over or a leapfrog. But she sure got every one of that one. She stole Ava's finisher. Oh! Kotoko, a fiend out here, always stealing finishers. Isn't Kotoko the one with the... No, it's Kotoko with the crawling sister Abigail, 100%. Kotoko's the one with the move theft. And, you know, I believe that is indeed what we just saw. I believe that's indeed what we just saw. And boom. A shot to the arm and the back. But Kotoko's still okay. Still no damage on the body in the slightest. And now in there again with Ava. Gets a drop kick right to the throat. And could we be seeing a nasty set of stomps to the chest of Ava? The one thing, I was gonna say the one thing Ava has over these twins is reach. But now she doesn't even have a partner to her name. And if Kotoko decides to hit her finisher, which she does not, she didn't decide to do that at all. She said, oh, well, whatever, you'll be fine. Kotoko now in there. She's the one with the signature, she's the one with the finisher, and she's the one who's dangerous now. She has to hold her own. Wait, she's got a submission locked in. I was not expecting that. In the slightest. Kotoko could have been close to tapping out. She's just stomping on the midsection trying to bruise, maybe damage the ribs of the poor child, and instead tags in another child to finish the job because Klee is now ready to fight. Or get rolled up, because look at that roll up. She's got the leg trap between her other two legs too. Smart. That's technique. That technique can keep you down. Even if you're at your strongest, it's hard to kick out of that. Ava tagged back in, these quick tags keeping each other as fresh as possible. Tosses her into the ropes, it catches her with that, and she's still going after the legs. Goodness gracious. Atomic drop into a double drop kick on the knees. Kotoko uses up some of that signature to keep Ava down so she can make a tag to her very fresh partner and her very fresh twin sister. This match really is just Ava babysitting. You're right. You are absolutely correct. Kotoko better not get injured. We'll see. Could happen. Right now, either Kotoko or Ava could really catch an injury at this point. Especially getting dropped on the apron like that face first. Kotoko with an incredibly rude moveset nowadays, it seems. Goodness gracious. Klee hanging on to the ropes, almost stunned. But Ava gets back in there. And that distraction might have been enough. Kotoko dragged to the corner, but Kotoko stopped Ava from doing any major damage before getting any sort of tag team maneuvers, and slams her head, the back of her head into the ground, but she makes the She does still make the hot tag. But Kotoko stomping actually made sure that Ava didn't get stunned. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Let me see. It could be Ava, 3 kids, and 2 objects of AvII-Mania. Technically it already is because of get the objects, or Blaze of the Ages are just humanized. So you know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Basically children when their parents are at home. This is the epitome of do not try this at home. They're doing just that. They're doing absolutely just that. Klee came over to her friends Kotoko and Kotoka's house, and they're all being babysit by Ava. And Ava's just watching. And sometimes participating. Bad babysitter, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. And a tag in. Kuzusoda Stripper says this is very violent babysitting. Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong in the slightest. Heavy shots, but Klee with the reversal. Klee has a signature built up, but will she use it? No, it looks like she's going for the tag, for Ava wants to do some team damage to try and chip away at Kotoka's health, her resiliency. And that double suplex after the shots by the both of them. And Ava looked like she was going right after Kotoka, but instead reversed and went to Kotoko instead. And she's almost stunned, and she is stunned now. Ava, if she's smart about this, could win this thing via countout. She most definitely could, but Kotoko, right back in it, turns her around. Shot to the back. Throws her back in the ring. And very wisely tries to enter from the same side as her partner. Smart. Smart move. As she lifts Ava up. Tries to go for a kick. Ava reverses. Ava tries to go for a slam. Kotoko reverses. Goes for a shot to the back with her knee. And just like that, paying homage, the crawl. The crawl indeed. Goes for it, lifts her up, the kiss to the forehead, a kiss to the heavens. No, reversal! Oh my gosh, a reversal by Ava! At the last second said, no, not today. Punches to the skull of Kotoko. Oh my gosh! Kotoko's still going up for that pin. I thought it was going to be over for a second. I thought Ava was going to be down and out, but she hit that reversal. Ava's too strong in this business, apparently. Too wise. Yanking the arm, trying to yank it out of the socket. Wow, the disrespect. I hate when that gets reversed. I think it's actually an incredible reversal, because it's like, oh my gosh, this whole move has gone off. You better believe it's going to be easy out. I wrestled with my cousins as a kid. I wrestled with my roommates as an adult. Is the title match going to be elimination or first pin wins? It is actually going to be elimination come AvII-Mania time, and it will be false count anywhere because we don't have time for the AIs to be just doing shenanigans outside of the ring for 45 minutes. One count only, 3 people still with resiliency. Ava with that low blow, Kotoka now in the ring getting ready to hit that. No! Ava with these reversals left and right. Ava, oh my gosh. Klee is, I was going to say Klee is down, but she's not. Oh, but that might have been the turning point that Kotoka needed. Or maybe not, because Ava's been a powerhouse in this match. She's been a force to be reckoned with in this match. And wait a minute. Oh, they're working together. That's that twin magic. Up, down, from the skies, flat on her back. Tried to roll out of the ring. Kotoko didn't let her. Turned her around. Goodness gracious, dropped her neck, her head right onto the edge, and Kotoko says, let me hit it for real this time, as Ava stunned. I don't think Ava's gonna get out of this one. She has been finding ways out of this left and right, but it seems like her time has finally come. Turning around, it is indeed the Kiss sister. Again. Again, she's done it. Ava, oh my gosh. Ava, oh my gosh. Ava, oh my gosh. And look at the flaunting. Ava, oh my gosh. Catches Katoka with the kick. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Not even close. Klee, you gotta focus over on Katoka. Is she gonna do it? Sammy's just not counting. Sammy was just not counting in the slightest. He was like, oh yeah, whatever. The muscle from Katoka, didn't expect that. Ava rolling out of the ring, getting onto the apron, and she might be in dire straits, especially if we see that big-time spear knocking her off right into the ribs. Yeesh, Ava, professional at finisher dodging, apparently. Ava's never at a signature at the time. No, she's... whatever her signature is just not getting hit. Never ever getting hit. And this is the teamwork from Twin Magic. They have had somebody stun on the outside more than the other team, and that is what keeps them their championship. However, that dodge and this move, we've seen it before, kick to the midsection and kick to the back of the skull. One, but she's gonna have to do something about Katoka too. But that reversal leaves her in incredible danger. Klee's back up. Who knows? Ava had two finishers, not anymore. The reversal of one made it unfortunate. I've returned, the match is still going. It might not be going for long because they've tossed Klee out. And we are about to see that ripcord Pele, and that is likely curtains 2-3. Twin Magic has done it again. Will this be the sight that we see at AvII-Mania 2? A celebrating Twin Magic still champions. We'll see. We will indeed see. However, I think they have to take notice of Ava. They have to take notice of Ava. Reversed Sister Abigail, not once but twice. Low key, I feel like I need Ava on Lead Avi's team, not for nothing. However, we'll see how that plays out. They don't even know who their opponents are. Their final opponents are coming AvII-Mania. But very soon we'll find out after this next match, because we still have a spot in the ladder match for Paimon's AWE Championship. I can't believe I'm 5 for 5 Zhao Julio. I mean, good luck to you. And now for the final ladder match qualifier. It's been a long time coming, but let's see how this plays out. It is Extreme Rules. We have Noelle, we have Mona, and we have Queen. Which ones are they? Well, I guess you're about to find out, because I didn't tell a soul. Shall we witness together? Let's do just that. It is Genshin's Noelle. Let's hope I'm lucky tonight. Avi, did you make sure there's no conversion in this? I'm unsure. I've gotten oh, hold on, I've gotten text messages. Hold on. We have an AV's group chat. Noelle. Good luck. You do your thing. Let me see. Tuesday V, Friday V, and Monday V are all here at Fracture. That's good. There's been no appearances from the door, but everyone else is, oh no. Kazuichi is also stuck at Kazuichi's also stuck at Inferno, and also is involved in this altercation. That's not good. That's not good. I might have to make a call. Kazuha's second, okay. That is troublesome. That is really troublesome. But you know what? Let's focus on this match. Mona's here after a big victory, along with Queen. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see how this plays out. It is Queen, it is Mona, and it is Noelle. Who will come out on top, and who will be going to AvII-Mania 2 in that ladder match? Queen was in the ladder match last year, wants that shot again, and hopefully doesn't get her back broken this time. We'll see. Queen's got her memes ready. Come on, Noelle, do it for Team Geo. You know what? I acknowledge that, June. Team Geo, for real, for real. What have I missed? Oi, Cherry, I saw that. I didn't see it. Oh, Step on Me. Yeah, no, I did see that. My brain kind of just took it out of my brain. It was like, yeah, you know what? We didn't see that. Come on, silly little resistance. We don't like that. We don't. But we don't like Void more, so you know, we'll see about that. However, it's elimination. Let's see how it goes. I have to save the votes for the luck. Come on, Nagito and Makoto, give me your luck. Let's see if you get it. Too busy vibing to attack the Killer Queen. Such a good bop. And now here we go. Now, well, honestly, wisely letting these two go at it. Just how will that go? Oh, and very wisely, as I said, Mona was about to get the offensive. Noelle attacked from behind and slams her down, but Queen also attacking Noelle from behind. This one I feel like may be an incredible match to witness. Look at the strength of Queen. Look at the strength of Queen. Boom. Incredible. Queen doesn't have resiliency either. Well, you know what? Maybe she doesn't need it. She's a robot. She's a robot, I say. And she's throwing Mona around like nobody's business. And getting slammed by Noelle, as it should be. As it should be. But who's going to be the first one to break out the weapons? Mona, I may have tried to kill you like 3 days ago. You did. You did try and kill Mona 3 days ago. Let's not forget about that. I remember Pai is a murderer and tried to be a Mona murderer. And while I do love Mona and I do love Noelle, I'll be frank, Queen's okay. Mona, what was that? Mona, what was that? You just kind of jumped on the ropes and then landed on your back. Were you just trying to show your cheeks to all the chat? Don't do that. They'll get riled up. You don't want chat to get riled up. Mona goes up and she goes down by Noelle, and Noelle then gets caught by Queen. Stops in time, and Queen says, you know what, I'm getting out of the ring. I want no parts of that. Lifting Noelle up, Noelle dropped onto the barricade. And now Queen going after the leg in a very silly fashion. Fair enough. Cheeks, oh no. What have we done? Shots by Mona. It looks like they're trying to team up against Queen. A little Genshin on Deltarune vibes here. Oh, Noelle throwing us those steel chairs. I'm sorry, steel stairs. My dream. Oh, my stream stuttered. If you're stuttering, refresh. Hopefully. My connection has been perfectly fine so far. No drops yet. Every so often, I won't even say every stream, but like maybe like 1 in 4 streams, there will be like a little, oh my gosh, it's yellow, and then it'll be green again. But it might just be YouTube being YouTube, so go and refresh if you got a little stream lag. I'm on app, on tablet. That might also be, that is very much a possibility for your stream lag. Queen the first one to get some weapons, and Mona just taking it to Noelle right there. The audience says they want tables, as if they're really just really verbalizing what chat wants. Goodness gracious. And right now, Noelle with a face buster. I'm sorry, Noelle getting face busted by Mona. And Queen up. And oh, I thought it was going to be a DDT, but it turned into a suplex. Queen with the power. The power and the strength. Low-key terrifying. What is she thinking? She's thinking she's going to do some diving, and it did not turn out well. It turned out bad, as they say. It turned out not good, as the kids do declare. Knees dropped onto the metal, and oh my gosh, a super kick, and then landed onto the table, and then also got crushed by the chair. Mona, oh no. Mona, oh my gosh. Mona, however, may have just, may have just found her prey, because Queen was just laying there when she was trying to do a divination. Noelle misses that move, gets lifted up by Mona. Stomp again to the back. And legs right to the, I guess, the crotch. I hate to say that that's what it was. Queen wisely bringing out a ladder, realizing that she'll be going into a ladder match, so she has to get familiar with them again. Mona getting slammed, scoop slammed by Noelle. Now let me tell you, Queen, she's dangerous. She does have power. She does have strength, and she will hurt you. She'll hit you below the belt. She'll do what she can to make sure that this match is hers. She wants to go back to AvII-Mania 2, and she might pin Mona right now to do it. Just a one count. Just a one. Not even close to being over, but no claymore in her hand. She instead has a sledgehammer. Oh my gosh, Mona powerbombed into that ladder. Oh my gosh. Oof. That hurt me. I ate some popcorn and ice cream, and now I have no hunger for cake. Well, you know what? Fair enough. Noelle, getting ready for a powerbomb of her own, it looks like, spins around and drops her with ease into the pinfall, too. 1, 2. Mona kicks out, no resiliency, and Noelle furious about it, and Queen takes advantage. Queen quickly takes advantage, has a signature as a finisher looked up, rolls around, elbow drop to the knee. Noelle's legs are now feeling it as Queen setting up. It looked like she was trying to set up for that fastball punch. And it looked like Noelle was trying to hit something fancy too, but didn't quite work. And instead, Mona gets caught with that kendo stick, and Noelle almost gets caught as well, lifting up Queen, dragging her over, not to the corner, to the ropes. Honestly, these ladies starting to put on a real show. It's uncertain when things are going to go down. Noelle dodged that kick. Mona was looking for that divination again. But Noelle lifts her up, showcasing that power. Showcasing that power, while Queen very wisely instead gives the audience, gives the chat what they wanted. Tables. Mona tried to hit some flying kick, did not work in the slightest. Noelle tried to hit some flying move too, didn't work in the slightest, and now Queen lifting up, fastball punch. The punch by Queen, that's 1, that's 2, a kick out. A kick out. German suplex by Queen. German suplex by Queen. And the dominant force with another German suplex gets turned around by Noelle, thrown outside of the ring. No, she's trying to take her out. Oh, is it about to happen again? It looked like she was going for that fastball punch, didn't quite work out. And instead, Noelle just trying to go for the pinfall on Mona. What? What? Maybe Noelle knew something we didn't know. Oh my gosh. What? Oh my gosh, that's wild. I'm in shock. I'm in shock, like legit. But Noelle with those heavy hands into that suplex into the knee to the face of Queen. 1, 2, but kicks out quick at 2, too. Did you see the power of that kick out? She was like, nope, not today. No, not today. But now we see Noelle with that kendo stick, and that's what you gotta be. You can't get Noelle a weapon that she can get a grip on. She's got a grip with that, the claymores that she uses all the time. Noelle trying to get another sneaky pin. Queen kicks out at 1. Noelle misses that punch. Queen hits a missile drop kick from the middle rope. And Queen now with the sledgehammer into the chest of Noelle, and again into the chest of Noelle, trying to take her down, trying to take the powerhouse Noelle down. But the heavy hands now Noelle. Queen getting lifted up and dropped onto the sledgehammer. The upper back dropped right onto the actual metal part of the sledgehammer, and now Queen in the sky, but reversed. Queen still fine, lifting Noelle up and dropping her down with another punch. These punches by Queen is what you have to watch out for. That's what you have to watch out for there. Queen bolts all over the place now. 3 out of 5 on picks now with Mona's loss. Jumping out of the ring though is Queen. Queen is screaming AvII-Mania 2. Queen needs that AvII-Mania 2 and could get that AvII-Mania 2 at any moment. Oof. Powerbomb to Noelle. Noelle is in danger. Especially missing that move, Noelle is in danger because she is very close to getting stunned. Halfway on the bar, and if Queen decides to use that kendo stick, she could be a whole lot closer with every single shot. Noelle right back up, clothesline with all of her strength, nearly decapitates Queen as she gets back in the ring, goes after the sledgehammer. Queen walking back in, Noelle walking back out. They keep on avoiding each other like it's a cartoon, like the Scooby-Doo, and like they go through the doors. That's what was just happening right now. That's just what was happening right there. I'll tell you what. Begging for Queen to get up, going after the legs, much like Queen went after the legs of Noelle. Trying to break the heels of Queen. But look at that, catches her with that Luthez press. Shot after shot. It's hard to tell who's going to win this match. You have to pay attention. Queen still has the brass knuckles, and we were talking about the punching ability of Queen for so long. She has enhanced punches. Every punch hurts a little bit harder, hits a little bit more. And if she equips those brass knuckles, yikes. That's curtains. Tried to roll out of the way of that kendo stick shot. Didn't work out in her favor. Noelle puts it down. And goes for the quick pin again. 1, 2. Maybe there's something about the pin of Noelle. Maybe she's doing something different. Maybe she's doing something different. Lifting up Queen. Up and down. The strength. Onto the kendo stick. And now is she calling for something? No, she's just lifting her up. She says, get down, but that reversal by Queen. Noelle is in incredible trouble. Lifted up, turned around, and slammed down. Queen is playing with Noelle right now, and takes that kendo stick and says, hello, how you doing? Goes for a pinfall herself. Noelle does not have resiliency right now. That's 1, that's 2, that's just 2. That's just 2. Queen back outside of the ring, unsure what to do at this point, gets the sledgehammer back. Says, come outside, I'll meet you. Instead, goes back in the ring. Noelle gets a semblance of where she is. Lifting Queen up. Queen slides behind and hits Noelle from behind again. And now Queen gets the table. Puts it down. And realizes we just gon' fight. Queen tossed outside of the ring. Noelle follows suit. Goodness gracious, I did not expect this match to go quite like this. Noelle bumps her head against the steel chairs. I'm sorry, the steel stairs. I'm gonna keep doing that throughout the entire night. Leg drop by Queen, focus in on her too. And it looks like she's just ready. Doesn't go after that kendo stick because it looks like it's almost broken. Goes after the sledgehammer, meets Noelle halfway. Noelle meets her, lifts her up with ease and drops her flat on her face and body. Gets that kendo stick, which has seen better days. Queen knocks it out of her hand. And that vicious chop by Queen gets the much more stable sledgehammer and goes right back after Noelle. Noelle dodges it. Lifts her up, we've seen this move before, drops her right onto the handle of that sledgehammer, and that's the strength of Noelle right there. Lifts her up right after that. Running power slam onto the metal grating, onto the floor. And Noelle said, look, if they want tables, I'm going to give them the announcer's tables. And the strength of Noelle sees... Boom! Did you see how far she went? How far she threw her knee to the skull. And now, Noelle trying to make her first AvII-Mania, Queen trying to make her second. That is what this match is all about. Queen now facing an injury. If Queen will go on, Queen will be going into AvII-Mania injured. And that's something else to keep a hold of. Queen has 3 finishers locked up and a signature, and brass knuckles essentially. Oh, but look at that. Noelle throwing Queen into the steel stairs. A little bit of turnabout is fair play. As Noelle using that power. Looks like she kind of wanted to throw Queen over the barricade, but instead just drops her behind her. Noelle, she's running about. She's got that sledgehammer. They ain't never going back into the ring. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I feel like they both know what they have to do to win this match, but neither of them are going to agree to go back into the ring. No countouts. Falls are not counted anywhere. It has to fall. The fall has to happen inside of that ring. And single leg drop kick by Queen. Tried to lift Noelle back up, didn't quite work out for her. Queen blocks the punch. Hits a kick. But Noelle throws Queen into the barricade. And drops a knee. Queen stunned. Now here's the deal. Queen needs to get Noelle back in the ring. Every second that Queen is not in the ring, Noelle gets slowly working up another finisher. Queen has 3 finishers right now. She could easily win this match. But Noelle... she's got power, and she's got a steel chair. She does indeed have a steel chair. Is she going to use it? No, she picks it up and says, no, I'm going to win this clean-ish. Clean-ish. Lifts Queen up, drops her on the knee. Drops her on the knee again. Tosses her like a sack of potatoes. Tosses her like some wet laundry. Not getting back in the ring might be a good thing for Queen. I still feel like it's really a bad thing for Queen. It is truly a bad thing for Queen. The more signatures and finishers Noelle works up, the more even this playing field is. And right now, Noelle is struggling to get back to her feet, though, so maybe this damage will be enough to keep her down. Throws her back into the table. Queen catches the arm. Punches Noelle. Noelle stunned. Queen, if you can throw her, if you can Irish whip her back into the ring, it doesn't look like you're gonna do that at all in the slightest. Instead, she's gonna do that spin around attack. Huh? Maybe Noelle wants to worsen the injury. Wait, AvII, did you announce the final match for the start? Oh, I did not, because some crazy things happened at the start. So I'll announce that final match at the end. Huh? And shot to the back. Huh? And wait for it. Looked like she thought about throwing her into the ring. But I'll tell you what, Queen is not thinking about that. She says, the other kendo stick broke? We can get another one, apparently. My gosh. Noelle with the run. Punches the kendo stick out of Queen's hands. Still throwing each other off to the side. This is like the first time we've been on this side of the ring, which is interesting. We'll give them another we'll give them 7 minutes. If they're not in the ring in 7 minutes, I'll put somebody in the ring. Wind up punch by Queen, not even a finisher variant. She just said, this is a little taste of what's to come. A little taste of what's to come. Drop kick to the back and into the barricade. And Queen says, well, let's get ourselves another weapon. Queen shot to the back. Queen shot to the back of Noelle again. Queen banged it against the barricade. I didn't even know that could happen. Good collision detection. Good on you. Clothesline by Queen. Queen has been dominant. Queen has been dominant to say the least. There she goes. And lifting Noelle up. Uppercut. I hate to say when they fight on the corners because they can't throw them inside of the ring, right? Like right now, all she has to do is just Irish Whip her right there. Queen has the advantage right now, just in terms of signatures and finishers. And I think she's got to realize that, and I was going to say she might be realizing it soon, but I may be wrong. She's just trying to destroy Noelle. Perhaps she's like, you're not the Noelle from my game, imposter, trying to take her out. Ridiculous. Okay, how many weapons are under the ring? Well, with the broken space and time, there might be infinite, or we might be out, who knows? Wait a minute. Looked like she was thinking about throwing her to the ring and said, yeah, maybe not. Maybe not today. Oh, man. We're taken down on that timer. Who decide who enters the ring? Just a coin flip? I think that's what we did last time. Mona's watching the back like, you know what? Maybe I'm glad. This is why Mona didn't kick out. Mona was like, this will go on forever. Ooh. Yeah, it should have been Noelle Holiday here instead. It's almost been a year since she appeared. Well, maybe she'll come back some other time. Or maybe not. Maybe she's gone forever, lost to the void, quote unquote. Imposter Noelle, that's kind of sus, not gonna lie. You hate to see it. But there's that power of Noelle. It looked like her feet caught the actual apron too as she fell down. And Noelle has her up, has her down. Ridiculous. 10 hours later, they're still fighting. I think our main eventers left for the night. Yeah, I hope they didn't. That would be trouble. And I knew that you were trouble when you walked in. Heavy shots by Noelle. That's been the story of the night. Noelle, there's still a table in that ring, and nobody's used it. Noelle taunting to the audience, something I didn't expect to see from the maid of the Favonius Knights. Queen with that dodge. Queen with those heavy hands. Noelle with that reversal. And now again the strength of Noelle. Alright, here. Where's my coin? Actually, I'll just roll this this D20. And we'll say evens will control Noelle. Odds will control Queen to get into the ring. Evens Noelle, odds Queen, and it is 16 evens Noelle. It hasn't been 6 minutes yet. Yeah, I know. They got another 3 minutes, but like, let's be honest. They're gonna go outside of this ring for the next 3 minutes. Let's be honest. Betting on a nat 1. It was a 16. I don't roll nat 1s. I don't roll nat 1s. Hold on, wait a minute. Your boy doesn't roll. I'm all about them nat 20s. We're not rolling nat 1s out here. It's your boy. We don't roll 1s. Ridiculous. Uppercut. Every second that this match goes on, devastating. They both have 3 finishers and a signature. They just want to fight. They want to fight. And you know what? We can't let them fight forever. We simply cannot. They got 2 more minutes. Well, Queen's in the ring! Queen's out of the ring. Oh man, that's funny. Admittedly, super duper. Whoa, wait a minute. Noelle, stop! You can get in there, Noelle, please. Okay, you know, it's so hilarious. It's real funny. It is quite funny. Wait a minute. Queen throws Noelle into the ring, gets the bat. Don't taunt. Get into the ring, Queen. Queen, what are you doing? I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. Wait, she snuck in. Noelle also in. Gets caught, but they're both in the ring. Clap it up, you guys. Oh my gosh, I never thought I would see the day. Also, she kicked out of that without resiliency. I'm shocked, to say the least. Oh my gosh. Queen, don't you dare get out of the ring. Okay, she's setting up for that fastball punch. She's waiting for it. She's got it set up. And with that one shot, it could be curtains. The dodge. The dodge by Noelle. Lifting Queen up. Dropping her on the knee. Trying to stretch her out in half. Throws her to the outside. And Noelle goes to get the sledgehammer, it seems. Says, we're not done yet. Says, we're not done yet. Fastball punch out of nowhere! Queen hits the finisher! Queen hits it! 1, 2... Noelle used resiliency, but it ain't over yet. Oh my gosh, it ain't over yet. Queen gets the table. Walks over. The low blow! The low blow! Queen goes on with the low blow! Queen cheats Noelle and goes on to her second AvII-Mania. The power of the low blow. I didn't even have to interfere. Goodness gracious. Good on you. That's our Majesty going on to AvII-Mania 2. I never would have thought, but that is the name of the game. We gotta exit real quick. My gosh. Goodness gracious. Not what I expected in the one. You know what? It was anybody's game, but when Noelle popped resiliency, I was like, Queen has the knuckles and she has the low blow, and she hits either one of those, Noelle's down for the count. While my internet was out just before she won. You hate to see it, but y'all know what's coming next. It's the last of our round robin. If Blades of the Ages win this one. Also, let me end this poll real quick, because admittedly, it was an exactly even split for who you guys wanted to win, which is really fun. So, it all comes down to this. It is get the objects with 2 points. It is Blades of the Ages with 4. Will Blades of the Ages go into AvII-Mania 2 undefeated? Or will we have a little bit of something to play around with? Let's find out as you guys get your poll and we start the match. Alright, let me catch up with the chat too. Time for round robin part 2, the final match, potentially. I guess if Get the Objects win, they technically have to do a rematch, question mark? Because it'll be 4-4, which is a really weird way to end this. But we'll see. Let me see. I'm even on all 3 fronts, that's kind of satisfying. Come on, objects. The poll was a tie, right? It really was. It really was. It was triples all around, 33% all around. I liked it a lot. Blades of the Ages undefeated. I'm going for them. I got Pyra. Go Pyra. Please tell. I'm rooting for Blades beating objects. We'll see. Pyphobe, don't dare make that low blow dirty joke, you devil. Kuzu says, objects. Interesting. We need objects to win this. We'll see how it happens. Blades of the Ages they've won by countout, they've won by pinfall. What else could they have up their sleeves? Could they win by disqualification? I mean, I doubt it, but like, I don't know, who knows? Maybe they'll pull like an Eddie. Get out of steel chair, hand it to chair and fall down. I would love that. Xenoblade rules, I want the hammer to Kuzu, in a PG way. I don't know if there is a PG way for that to happen. Kuzu. Go Blades, win against the, oh my gosh, waste of an entry, Lamel. Says Kotoko, let me see. Ezra says red, white, gold, and green versus a hammer and a chair. Sharmila says, bruh. Kuzu says, trust me, there is a PG way. You know what? I'll trust you. But only this once. Let's see how this plays out. Steel Chair, Justice Hammer 4 versus the Xenoblade Girls. Let's see how this plays out. Final round robin. If Pyra and Mithra win or tie, they go to AvII-Mania. That is the trick of the trade. They can go for a whole 30 minutes and still win this thing. All of the pressure is on Justice Hammer 4 and Chair. All of it. Pyra and Mithra were my fighters in Hippo Smash round. Fun! Awesome! That Chair can smash me, okay, well, you know what? Maybe I need to stop reading chat aloud. Get the objects better win. I hate Blade of the Ages. I don't know. Right now, 64% of people are really vibing with Blades of the Ages. Kuzu, Xenoblade 2 girls can... Okay, you know what? Yep, just not gonna read. We're gonna focus on the match because look at that. Early on, Mithra seems to be struggling against the Steel Chair, but... with a single leg Boston Crab, it's not often we see a submission from Mithra. Interesting. And Justice Hammer 4 gets a cheap shot, but it doesn't do any favors for Chair as this starts to even out. Now Mithra is starting to take it to one half of Get the Objects, however, those elbows stop her right in her track. Oh, missing wildly with that hit. Mithra with that reversal in the kick hits another kick, and she's getting the combos going as she lifts the chair up and slams it onto her knee, which really should hurt her more than anything, but we digress. We digress. Knee to the face. And power by Mithra. It's the power game that we have to look out for Mithra. Out of nowhere, she'll lift you up and hit the Styles Clash, or perhaps even the Blades Clash. Boom. Suplex. Suplex after suplex. I don't think I've ever seen that. Where they go for the possum leg grab, and it gets reversed? Oh my gosh. Mithra out here nasty with it. Okay. Alright. Okay. But Chair now trying to take it to Mithra. I'm sorry, Pyra, who just got into this matchup. Seems to have better standings against Pyra so far. But I'll tell you what, Pyra's not one to be, not one to be taken lightly either. Chair. Scoop slam. Right almost the middle of the ring. Clearly Mithra's going to be there to break this up. Pyra doesn't need any help. It was barely a 1 count. Barely a 1 count. Got some food ready to watch this match? Exactly. Me too. I don't have food. I should order some food. I'll order it for what I assume will be after the show. I'll do it. Well, 2 more matches. Hopefully no shenanigans. There's probably going to be shenanigans. I'll order it now. I'll order it now. Set to the side right now. Here we see it spilled outside of the ring, but Chair honestly still hasn't worked up as much momentum as we would have thought. Has wasted some of that signature bar trying to stay up, but it's been to no avail, especially as Mithra starts to come into this match. Tried a flying forearm. Couldn't quite catch it, instead gets her jaw rocked by a steel chair. Tried to hit a super kick. Mithra tried to hit the knee. And Chair going for that suplex, but not quite. The leg of the steel chair down. And here's the thing. They don't want this match to go on for so long. As the match continues to go on, Mithra out here just taking her time, because they can take their time. Mithra knows that if they tie this match, if it goes to a draw, it's fine. And if she wastes time with these moves, it's fine. And look at this. My gosh. And surprisingly, that still counts for the countout. That I didn't know. And Mithra says, let's do it here too. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the power game by Mithra. Goodness gracious. Uh-oh. Chair with power of their own, lifting Mithra up with ease. Mithra tried to turn over, tried to get out of the way. Shot to the groin. by a steel chair. Steel chair looked like they were trying to go for a finisher. Won't quite get it. Goes for a crossbody. And still hurts Mithra significantly, but not that much because I'll tell you what, it was just a kick out of one. It was for real just a kick out of one. Yeah, I think it's Chinese night. I think we're going Chinese tonight. You feel? I feel. Here we go. What's your Chinese food order? What's your favorite Chinese food? That's what I want to hear from the chat. One time we talked about donuts. I think it might have been 2 streams ago. What do y'all feel about what's your favorite Chinese food? Give me that. That's what I want to see in the chat. As I click a couple of things and order myself some for a little bit later. But look at this Pyra. Incredible move. Heavy shots. Just Hammer 1. This is like the first time Just Hammer 1 has really been in this match. And the fact that Just Hammer 1 is in there with somebody immediately with a signature, and that signature be used, it's dangerous. Especially as they tag in and Mithra may be hitting that Blades Clash. Oh my. Ooh, missing that shot. Kick to the leg. Oh, but catching the leg there. Just Hammer 1 gets reversed again. Try to go for a ripcord elbow. But instead, toss out of the ring, and a reversal much needed by Chair because that would have been a long count of, never mind, I was going to say a long count of shenanigans happening, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Big hit after big hit, and doom, DDT. Just Hammer 4 gets right back up, but not before running into Mithra. Just Hammer 4 not worked up anything, but the problem here is Mithra's got these 2 finishers and this signature and resiliency, and Chair was just stunned on the outside. Not stunned anymore, but was stunned on the outside. And Just Hammer 4 unwisely trying to drag Mithra over because now she's ready, willing, and able to lift you up, slam you down, and tag in Pyra. Let me see. Yancho fried rice, lemon chicken. Lemon chicken's an interesting shot. Egg rolls, definitely. I don't like Chinese food, which is a fair take. Chicken, orange chicken, good shot. I don't know. Usually go for my chest meals. Usually a mix of shrimp and beef teriyaki. Side of cabbage and white rice. Not bad. Moon Sniper says, I'm back. I see the match is going back and forth. It really is. So far, kind of in the favor of Blaze of the Ages, but it could turn around at a moment's notice with everyone still having resiliency and that dropkick taking Pyra out, and it was clean. Come on, get the object, says Anthony Sub. Chicken, says Katoko. Noodles are the best food, says me YouTuber friend. Not really a fan of Chinese food. Jessica says, not a bad shot. 3, 2, 1 got a blast. Why does it feel like Mithra has an 80% chance of reversing a move? Ugh. Well, maybe Chair just has a 20% chance of hitting a move, but will you hit that flying chair splash? 1, 2. I was gonna say Mithra didn't even come and help, but apparently Pyra didn't need the help, just ate that finisher. Rolls back up, oh my gosh. Although I guess maybe Pyra hasn't taken too much damage in this match yet. That does make sense, but still. Goodness gracious. Chair starting to get fired up. I'm sorry, Just Hammer 4 starting to get fired up. Chair has that signature, has that finisher, but this is what we were waiting to see. At any moment, boom, Blades Clash, rolling into the pin. 1, 2, but a kick by Chair breaks it up. Both of them still in the match, and 10 minutes are almost gone from this clash. But tries to hit it again, rolls into the pin again, very close to the ropes, not calling a rope break. 1, 2, Chair stutter stepped there for a second, almost didn't get the kick in time. Oh my gosh. Are you gonna, I thought you were gonna go for it for a third time. You don't even have one. But that slam was vicious. Pyra now slowly getting back up. No need for resiliency. The objects are in trouble. Are in so much trouble right now. I'm eating chili right now. My dad makes some pretty good food, let me say. Good, chili's a good shot. We do love chili. Fueled by candy bar. Mint cheat meals. You know, I thought that was a typo, but I was like, you're gonna have to correct it. He rescues the day from sure destruction. That is the Jimmy Neutron theme song, you are right. My father thinks that Pyra is up. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense. But once again, Mithra has been dominating. Chair, where... I'm sorry, Justice Hammer 4... Oh, stunned on the outside. Oh, this is really bad. I looked away for a second. I didn't realize. On the outside, Justice Hammer 4 was stunned. If Justice Hammer 4 doesn't get up quick, it could just be over. Still kind of rocked out there. Chair wisely trying to make sure that Mithra is down and stunned. Does get that advantage. If Chair can hit a finisher here, things could even out. But instead, gets whipped onto the ropes, goes down, and gets caught with a forearm. Caught with a whole forearm. Boom. Mithra, if they're in that match, Blaze of the Ages, we could be seeing your new tag team champions in action right now. Look at this. Relentlessness. Working the arms, working the wrist, and stomping. Knees to the back. Mithra going in for that tag, and that's wise because Pyra still has that finisher on lock on ready. But I'll tell you what, Chair. Oh, we've seen this before. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. Sammy took his sweet time, maybe secretly rooting for the objects. Mithra tried to catch Justice Hammer 4. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Not to the... Back to the hardest part of the ring. Stunned. If Mithra does any semblance of damage to Chair right now, it could be curtains for the objects. And that reversal, and that reversal by Chair keeps them alive. Justice Hammer 4 almost back in action. Chair buys a little bit of time, much needed time. But look at this. Boom. Objects almost done. Pyra gives them mercy and doesn't use that finisher. Mercy, I say. I don't know why Mithra keeps trying to use this submission, but it might be enough. Saved, because it looked like she got it in deep at the last second there, and it was about to be curtains for Chair. Saved. Oh my gosh. But Mithra still hanging strong. I don't know what, it looked like she started to fall, but still caught Justice Hammer 4 with a kick. Oh, they're playing a little loopsie-daisy here, in and out of the ring. Maybe they're trying to, if they get stuck in this loop for too long, it looks like maybe Mithra's even just trying to waste some time. Oh, gets caught by the Chair. Russian leg sweep. Admittedly, Chair needs to make a tag. Chair has to make a tag. That's the safest thing that could happen right now. A tag by Chair. Oh yeah, I want some of those cheese sticks. Yeah, give me some of those. I definitely want some of those. Absolutely. All right, give me that. Hold on. I see Chair's doing some fancy maneuvers. Tried to go for a look like a Samoan drop. It didn't happen, not in the slightest. Ooh, that didn't happen either. Mithra damaging the steel chair. And here's the thing: if somehow, some way, Get the Objects do come out on top tonight, Chair's going into that match with an injury. That being said, we have seen tag team champions crowned with someone with an injury. In fact, Taka was injured when they won the tag team championships, when the Bro G's won the tag team titles. Boom. Chair's still around. Chair's still fine. Mithra now in a little bit of trouble. will potentially get the tag on Justice Hammer 4. They do. Chair floated for just a second. Keeps Mithra locked in the corner. And a flying forearm by the handle of Justice Hammer 4. But Mithra kicking Justice Hammer 4 in the skull. Justice Hammer 4 the reversal. Oh my gosh, it looks like... I was gonna say... ooh, that might be a... It's not a rope break. It's not a rope break. In fact, Mithra's in trouble. Not enough trouble, though, as she rolls back. Rolls back with ease, gets caught with that forearm instead, and now things get a little bit dicey because up, over, bombs, oh, not bombs away, butterfly bomb, and goes to tag in Mithra. They both have finishers, but on the other side, there's also finishers, so anything goes here. Anything goes. Mithra, we don't see climb to the top rope too often. What does she have planned here? I'm sorry, Pyra. She has planned getting absolutely destroyed. That was the miss. Justice Hammer 4 missed that headbutt. It could have been curtains for the midsection of Pyra. But will this happen again? Just over halfway through the time limit, you're right, 14 minutes remaining. The objects have to pull off a victory here. Even if they tie here, Blades of the Ages win. And go on to AvII-Mania 2 with the most points, 5 instead of 6. And we've seen it before. Catch your breath. Chair in trouble again. But Justice Hammer 4 still okay. Still staying on top of this. But Justice Hammer 4 knows the chair may be costing them if they stay in this match any longer. If they stay in this match any longer. Hold on, go to checkout real quick. Chair. Fires back, Mithra does. Mithra. Tossing Chair into the ropes. But Chair reverses into a DDT. Momentum back in Chair's favor. Goes for the quick pin, but of course that's not going to be enough. Pyra's still standing right there. But now Pyra's stunned. Chair tried to celebrate, but instead gets caught. Blades clash, roll into one. Justice Hammer 4 right there, ready. Right there, ready. And just like that, it looks like Mithra still says it's okay to waste some time here. It is just fine to waste some time. Here, we'll go there. Give him a pretty good tip. Excellent. Now here we go. My Chinese food is on the way, and we love to see that. But you know what else is on the way? 12 minutes until the end of this match. 12 minutes until all of this goes abruptly wrong. Forget the objects. They have to get a victory. Missing that super kick is Chair. And Mithra showcasing rather that pirate, not that pirate, Pyra's right there. She's showcasing that power again. Let's see. Mithra typo apparently is what chat is telling us. Oh no, it's spelled wrong. It's just nobody noticed, so I didn't change it. But you know what else isn't changing? Catch your breath, Mithra again. I'm sorry, Pyra again. And it's not gonna be anything because Mithra's not gonna attack Justice Hammer 4 apparently. Pyra's not either. Chair is taking all of this oh no! Missed the hit! Oh, but Justin may have just maybe clipped that hit because I thought it was over for just a second. I thought it was over for just a second. And that is bad news. Forget the objects. That is bad news. Forget the objects. Justice Hammer 4. Ooh, I was gonna say, I don't think is the legal person. No, it's not. Which means any of these big moves could stun Justice Hammer 4. And that would be bad. But they are safe. They are safe for another who knows how long. But I'll tell you what, it is not over yet. Ooh, okay. Hold on, the schmoves. I wasn't expecting that. Good move by Chair. But once again, it's not over. Ooh. Mithra trying to drag Chair over. It doesn't take much. Chair is so hurt right now. So hurt. And the girls, the Blades, are going at it again. Double chest block. Pyra throwing chair over, lifting up, and slamming down. This is getting hard to watch. There's 10 minutes left at a maximum. Chair has an injury, does that mean it has a dent? Absolutely. It is like when someone uses a chair too many times in this game and it starts to get banged up. Oh, the sneaky roll up. No help, but didn't need any. No help, but didn't need any. Pyra, and I'll be completely fair, Pyra hasn't been in this match too often and hasn't taken too much damage to her stamina. It's because these two have been making all these quick tags and they've had time to recover. They have kept Chair isolated. They have kept Chair isolated, and that has hurt their team tremendously, especially for 1, 2... Oh my gosh, I didn't think Justice Hammer 4 was gonna make it. It's been close call after close call. Oh my gosh. Arrow says, guys, I think this is the end of the silly objects I suggested, not gonna lie. Especially if Pyra hits this again. Does. Chair all alone. Isolated once again. Pyra rolling in. Chair once again has to bide that time. Has to stay focused, not get reversed, hit heavy shots. And just wait. It has to just wait for Justice Hammer 4 to get up. But the thing is, they can't wait for too long. But stunning Pyra here saves them some face. Does save them face. It looked like Pyra was slightly in the way of the top rope, so Chair couldn't enact and get that finisher done. But dragging Pyra up and over for a quick suplex. And this was also very important. They have to do some damage to Pyra. Pyra taking so little damage in this matchup. Now starting to rack up some of it. And that's 1. Just 1. Just 1. Chat is always split during these ones. You guys are. Between these 4 teams, you guys have been very split. Ribbon, never say number. Objects got this. I don't know. Chair has to catch its breath again. But once again, Justice Hammer 4 back up. Back all right again. And the roll up. 1, 2. Every so often, you have to pay attention because there's a chance that they might not use resiliency. They might just be like, oh, well, who knows? Remember, Mona didn't use resiliency earlier. Justice Hammer 4 tried to use that headbutt. Got caught by Mithra. I'm sorry, by Pyra. But now getting tossed over. And here's the thing, they are wasting time. They literally don't have time to waste. Much like the intro to this show, time is running out, and that might be the moment that they needed. If you can turn Pyra around, if you can get an advantage on Pyra, if you can get a pin right now and make her waste resiliency, there is hope for the objects, but Pyra reverses out of that one. Will not get dragged anymore. Mithra still about halfway on stunned. Another reversal there, and a signature by Pyra. It's looking like dark days for the objects, and no help. No help from Chair. No help from Chair. Because Chair just didn't get in the ring and was just like, oh yeah, I should probably help, and got in way too late. Resiliency now burned on the both of them. Chair turncoat, let's go. It feels like it. Just watched. And now a tag in by Chair. Which is, it's just incredibly bad news because they have to beat them, have them both burn their resiliency in just 5 minutes and 45 seconds. And while it is possible, it seems like it's highly unlikely because of running into that butterfly bomb so clean. Up. Chair with that reversal. Hold on. Hold on a second. That reversal. Wasted finisher by Mithra. But it doesn't seem to spell too much for Chair. Chair is struggling. Chair is hurt, forced to roll out of the ring. But that's still just wasting time. Back down, give up, Lamau. Sugar, Pyra, and Mithra will eat my... what? Calm down. I guess I will, Chair wanted Hammer to use resiliency so they could be twinning. I guess. Never back down, never what? Pyra got... Now here's the thing. Pyra and Mithra, neither of them have signatures or finishers, but Chair is stunned. And that's a problem. The other side of the story is, well, let's just see. Justice Hammer 4 and Chair, no resiliency. That's the story of this match, and there's only 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Sure, the objects might stay alive and they might earn a point, but a point's not going to get them to AvII-Mania 2. A point will only get them 5 points. Or will rather get them 3 points, where the Blades will get 5. And maybe Justice Hammer 4 is going to be like, oh no, I'm not going to save Chair. No, because Justice Hammer 4 is an icon, is a hero. But Chair kind of just stood and watched, and that makes you wonder. Why? Makes you wonder why. Back to the mat. Wait a minute. One. What? Just one? I am admittedly shocked. Oh my gosh. Flying headbutt by Chair, something I expected out of the playbook of Justice Hammer 4. Now, I'll be frank, 3 minutes and 23 seconds, we may see our first draw in the last match. How are you still got a 1 Pyra? Exactly. I'm not sure. Pyra's also injured. And now forcing Chair to catch your breath. 3 minutes left. I'll be frank. I gotta tell you. I don't think that there's any chance. I don't think that there's any chance that the objects win this one. I think they might be down. I think they might be through. However, there is one way they could still win. Feasibly. And that's by countout. That is the only way I see them winning this matchup, but it doesn't seem like they want to go for that. They want to go for the victory. They want to go for the big win. The trouble is they've missed so many of their finishers. So many. The only person of them who's hit the finisher is Chair. And still hits it again, so like, there's like, unless... Hold on a minute. Mithra not helping. Pyra forced to use resiliency. Wait a minute. When there was just a glimmer of hope, Pyra said, haha, he, goes for the pin, 1. There is a chance. But Pyra has to stay in. If she tags in Mithra right now or at any point, it's likely curtains. It is likely curtains. Let's see how this plays out. 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Will we see a pinfall here? No. Much like one partner not coming to help on the other side, it happened as well. But catch your breath again. Pyra has been nearly unstoppable. 1. For a second, I thought Justice Hammer 4 was not coming to help. The roll up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. What on earth? Well, I guess at the end of the show, there's gonna be a tiebreaker. Because there is I had no idea that that was going to play out like that. They both end up at 4 points a pop. How, right? I'm not sure. I have no idea. Thanks for the Jinx ribbon, for real. Oh my gosh. Fascinating. That felt wrong. It did feel wrong. Cause Mithra was just like, I got rolled up. Race to resiliency, and Mithra kind of just stood there. Pyra was just like, you're gonna help? No, apparently not. That's all she wrote. We gotta move on because now we have one match added to the end of the card. I'm not sure how it's gonna go. Exit onto our next match. If the objects win, I'll take over Paimon Phobic's Villain Arc Lamal. Cut this timeline. They could still lose. They could still lose at the tail end of this. It could be they've garnered hope for the people rooting for the objects and then they lose it all at the end. However, let's see how this plays out. I need to see how much time was left at the end there. It was less than 2 minutes easily. It was approaching the 1 minute mark. I don't think we were under a minute. However, it is time for War Games Advantage. Will it be Hilda or will it be Sakura? Let's find out how this goes. After that match, I don't know, it's wild. Wild and crazy. The two team leaders will once again go head to head for the War Games Advantage, and coming out first, Miss Sakura Ogami. I voted Hilda by accident, whoops, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now, like, a lot of people. Also, the stream is certainly going past 3 hours. We'll see. Oh, yeah, no, it most certainly more than likely is. Unless these matches end up being short, we will indeed see. How do I want to handle this tag team? This tag team action. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Sakura, just do what you did in the Iron Man dojo match. You're right. That could happen, however, I think she's got a very focused Hilda on her side, 1 day away from AvII-Mania 2. Tag team ladder match, haven't had one on the road to AvII-Mania. Sakura. I don't think I want a ladder match. I think we have to have something that goes by pinfall or submission, not something you can just cheekily steal a win for. Like it feels like the objects kind of sneakily stole that win, but they were the underdogs that whole fight and somehow they pulled out on top, and I have to give them their kudos for that. Sakura! Let me see. Sakura Oami. War Games Advantage is so important. Winning this could be so important for tomorrow. It is. But I want you guys to remember, even if somehow Hilda wins this thing, even having the War Games Advantage does not guarantee you victory. We saw Sarah's team in our War Games match steal the War Games Advantage. They stole it, even though they weren't supposed to have it, and they ended up losing the match. Keep that in mind. War Games Advantage, very helpful for your team, very good for keeping people fresher and dealing more damage, but it is not an end-all be-all. It is just a helpful hand. It is up to you to decide how it gets used in your War Games team. KO match, Sakura Oguri from Dated Gang Grandpa. Okay, so the vast majority of you saying Sakura. And Clyde's here! I don't know how I feel about that. Clyde last week had some questionable calls. Some real questionable calls, Clyde, but we'll see how this match plays out. Sakura, Hilda. Now I want you guys to remember, this has kind of been a match in the making again. We have to remember, these two had a little backstage altercation. It was because of that. It was because Sakura's almost convergence that Hilda joined her side again. I'm sorry, Hina joined her side again against Hilda. Clyde, hey buddy, don't be here. Clyde. Yay, Clyde. Clyde can still have some good calls too. I don't know, it seems like he's like in the converged back pocket, you know? He still calls the match like semi down the middle, but it was questionable last time. And I didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. Beautiful suplex by Sakura. She still got it, and she's still devastating Hilda right now. Hilda has not had a good showing ever since winning that title. Lost to Sakura with ease before. Also remember, goodness gracious, Sakura took her down quick. Lost the title to Paimon, got distracted by Hina. All of that anger has to be building inside of her, and maybe she'll let it all unleash at AvII-Mania too. Hopefully she doesn't let it all unleash tonight against Sakura right here and now. Come on, Sakura. Clyde will show you. Sakura will win, and Clyde will call it. He better. I'll be at your house at 3 a.m. for threatening my wife's match. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Apparently Clyde works for NXT on the side of the logos on the ref for any indication. That is a different shirt from Clyde. I don't know how I feel about that. Ooh, caught the leg and reversed her there. Sakura's fired up. Pushes Hina to the side. Lifts her up, tries to lift her over, goes after the arm. Keeps dragging her down. This is that martial art. She's targeting the joints. She's targeting every weak point that Hilda's got. Stomps on her face. Oh, we've seen this before. Boom. With ease. 1, 2. Forced to use resiliency. Early, too. Forced to use resiliency. Goodness gracious. And now she's trying to get her down again with that arm. Sakura's trying to tear... This is brilliant. She's not trying to just, like, hurt her. She's trying to mentally devastate her, tear her apart. Oh, gosh, the open hand strike. It might be over already. It might be over. The rope break. Hilda knew that she couldn't kick out of that paintbrush shot and had to grab the rope. And, of course, Clyde saw it immediately. Of course, he saw it immediately. If I would have grabbed the rope, or if Lead AV would have grabbed the rope, or if Kazuichi would have grabbed the rope, he wouldn't have seen it for 2 counts. It would have been over. Ridiculous. But here we are. Hilda trying to get some advantage here. Elbow to the back. Surprisingly, Hilda not going after the injured knee, and that might prove to be fatal for her because, my gosh, getting her head kicked right off. Sakura looked like she wanted to celebrate for a second, but a quick arm drag leaves Sakura on the ground. Hilda trying to take advantage. And maybe she does if she's lifting Sakura to the skies. Boom! Face to the mat, and we've seen this before. The Accolade submission. Sakura does not have resiliency right now. Oh my gosh. Sakura had to fight out of that. She had to fight out of it. And now she's going for another submission. She wants to make Sakura tap. She wants to embarrass Sakura before War Games. She locked it in deep there for a second, and Sakura able to get out of it. Hilda with another finisher built up. Sakura going for these heavy kicks. Oh my gosh, going for the legs now. That may have been commentator's curse, but Sakura fights out of it, gets caught again. And we'll see how this all plays out. Tossed against the ropes. Going down. Going over. Stomp. Mushroom stomp. And she's begging for Sakura to get back up. What does she have planned? What is she thinking? A kick into... I didn't even know she had that move. Okay. 1, 2... Sakura forced to use resiliency, and this match is far from over. This match has just become far from over. That elbow drop misses. Sakura is in trouble. She is in danger. Reversal there from Sakura, much needed. It was all Sakura in the first half, but now Hilda showing signs of life. Going after the knee. Going after the knee. Drop kick to the knee. And Hilda's up in the sky and goes for a... Ooh! Not a neck breaker either. It looked like a flying RKO, if you will. Hilda turns her around and goes right back for it. The Accolade again. Sakura, no. Sakura, no. Hilda, let go! She was tapping the whole time, Hilda, come on! Hilda makes Sakura tap. And what I believe is Sakura's first ever submission loss. War Games advantage goes to Void's team, headed by Hilda. Team Converge. Can we reset? No. No, no, no. The last time we reset, somebody literally got tossed into lava and died. Mishima is a dead man. Well, War Games advantage goes to Hilda, unfortunately. Put me back on. Let's hope the same fate does not fall lead AvI. So, see how this plays out. Let me give you guys your last poll. Well, I guess next to last poll, because we'll have one more match after this. It is lead AvI versus, also let me click so the match actually starts to load. Lead AvI versus Void. I'm concerned. In a, it's just a one-on-one match, but it's a War Games advantage. Are y'all ready? We have to just hope. Let's find out how it goes. I have nothing but hope. Nothing but hope. First and foremost, Void. Truly a terrifyingly terrible creature. AvI, please. I'm hoping. I think we're all saying AvI, please. My gosh. Please, lead AvI. Please. Wait. Hold on. I probably shouldn't pick this up since we're so close to the match. But it's from the AvIs. Please. I don't know if I want to listen. I don't know if I want to answer this, man. Yeah, I better. Is this good news? Yeah, I know that you would not call me with good news. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. So let's see here. What do you mean? What? But he has to. He can't be an Inferno. Do we have feed to the the cam there? Because it's not in some sort of dimension. Do we? Oh no. They're all trapped in Inferno? I don't know what to do. How do we get them? Clyde's just gonna call the match. Clyde's just gonna call the match in Void's favor. And it's a team captain's match. Yeah, I know. Yeah? They planned this? If they don't pull out a team leader, then the stipulation's off? No, we can't be stuck with Void. We cannot be stuck with Void. We absolutely can't. This is the worst case scenario. Dude. anybody. Is anybody still backstage in Inferno? Or Fracture? Can I switch to any of the other AVIs? I'm hanging up. I'm going to a different AV. Yo, is there anybody there who can help? Like legit, anybody.
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got me, sister, in his hands. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got you. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world.
But like, do we have Nekomaru? Can he like double up? Can we get but whoever fights this match is going to have to be in charge. They're gonna have to be like the leader of the match. They're gonna have to be the leader of War Games. It's gonna not be Elite AvI. Nobody's gonna be dumb enough to accept a loser leaves AvII match. Nobody. It's ridiculous. It's... Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute. Are you seeing the... I'm gonna get back to the show. There were all sorts of things happening. I'm gonna call you back. Where's live chat? I closed like everything. I was trying to check the cameras. I was calling people backstage. He's back. He's so small. Our hero, go Repairman. Wow, Repairman is small. What happened? What did you do? You know what? Let's just... This is a lot to process, and it means a lot for tomorrow. But right now... It's okay. Still bad. Still bad things are happening, I see. What is going on? This feels like it's a match that's impossible to call. We let him in and let him out? Huh. He's going for a submission hold on. Okay, well we gotta do a whole bunch of talking here. Apparently, the Repairman is back. And you guys let him in and let him out. Repairman, I hate you, but I hate Void more. Repairman's still doing creepy things, love to see it. Shades of Futaba. Oh my gosh. Well, right now, it looks like the Repairman is getting beat up. That's what it looks like to me. He can barely... And look at the size difference. This looks like it's gonna be a losing fight. The last time that these two were together, Void literally beat him up and threw him behind whatever that door was. Aviator, we let him out of the door and let him into the ring. Fascinating. Fascinating. Shades of Futaba. He's our last hope. They look similar, they're the same species. Don't underestimate him, AV. He's our hope now. He is our hope. You know, Void has demolished the Repairman before. Exactly. Exactly. I'm still gonna need to deal with my beef with this, with that creature, though. Well, at this point, because of the stipulation, the Repairman has accepted responsibility. If Lead AV's team loses, Lead AV's apparently still fine. The Repairman will be gone. But at this point, we are all still, I guess... I don't like it, but we are all rooting for the Repairman. We are all rooting for the Repairman. This was a team captains match. I swear the Repairman used to be bigger. No, he was always short. Repairman dodging the mist over and over again. Now, wait a minute. Maybe you're right. Maybe we spoke too soon because the Repairman is throwing hands. He's slowly weakening Void. It's not about starting off strong. It's about the slow and steady winning the race, and the Repairman knows all about that. That's the difference between the Repairman and Void. The Repairman has been all about taking people down, slowly building his army, where Void was forcibly taking everyone to his side. Very quickly, very rapidly. This is the story. Honestly, the story of this match is a story of both of their careers in the AWE so far. AvI, it's not about either of those things. It's all about the Mets. You know what? You're dang right. It is all about the Mets. The Repairman, Void, still going at it. 5 count. Repairman back in the ring. Void slowly coming after him. Climbing to the top rope. That's not what we like to see. This man's... Repairman stops him. Gets him down. But a shot from the back. And it looks like he's going for some sort of choke slam. No, just a shot to the eye and the chest of the Repairman. 1, 2, but he kicks out. No need for resiliency either. He has been getting battered, he's been getting bruised, but oh, he's about to get kicked in the skull, ain't he? Repairman stunned. Close to the ropes. 1, 2. Still didn't use resiliency. Where's the pole? Oh yeah, I guess y'all... What happened to the original pole? I guess I need a new one anyway, that's fine. War games advantage. I'm at a loss for words. The advantage is spelled wrong, but I'm keeping it there. Void. Repair. It's the submission. Void doesn't have resiliency. But you can't take Void down that easily. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Never did I think that this is how this match was going to go. 1, 2. Still no resiliency. That move which we've hated for so long. That move which has taken so many people from us. Surprisingly, we're rooting for it. Shockingly, we're rooting for it. And he locks it in again. He locks it. Void! Void for, I think, the first time forced to use resiliency. In what is a true David versus Goliath match. Could the War Games advantage... I have to, like, in my mind, stop calling it Team Lead AvI because now it is, I guess, officially Team Repairman. DDT on the outside. Void realizing maybe I underestimated this small bug. Void throwing the Repairman back in, still trying to drink in everything that the crowd has to offer him. Repairman laying alone in the ring right now. Getting lifted up by Void. Tossed on the ropes. Void was actually too tall, and the Repairman just walked underneath that hit, and the Repairman with the power! Void's bleeding! Void bleeding! Still kicked out, but Void showing signs of weakness. Void showing signs of weakness. The Repairman in dire straits, though, for 1, for 2, and for 3. Void. Oh no.
Here is your winner, Violation.
Both advantages lie to the Converged. Huh. So this is bad. This is bad. This stuff is actually very much a problem. Hina did that as well. I mean, like, it seems like there is some correlation between Void and the Repairman. Clearly, they got big ol' eyes. It's just one is big and scary. Huh. Yeah, I hate it here. I'm strangely not bothered. Huh. The repairman has a plan. I'm telling the repairman was too tiny compared to last time. Who knows? Huh? Both of my enemies fighting each other, and now I'm supposed to choose one of them? It seems to be the case. Dang. There was so much hope. So repeat, no, we are not restarting. The last time we rematched, Mishima literally died. Mishima is literally no more. Because we rematched. And I will not have that be my responsibility. I refuse to click that button. We are too close to AvII-Mania 2. And also, look at me. Look at me. Our restart at the last major live event? That caused Void. Okay, so we gotta do one more match, but we're just gonna do it outside of universe mode. So we'll see how it goes. It's gotta be that. This has to be our last match of the evening. But for right now, let's just, I don't want to go through all of the matches that happened, but we sure had a match. We sure had a show. And now the landscape for AvII-Mania 2 is slightly different than I had expected, but we'll see. If Justice Hammer 4 moves on to tomorrow, we'll have a small injury. Noelle will not be moving on. Obi is cleared. Good for Obi. Gatekeeper is also cleared. Boo. Hina's cleared. Hey! Let me see. Yeah, we don't like that either. That's where we cut it off. But here, let's go ahead and go to the next show, I guess. Because the roster shouldn't have changed. We'd have to go to the... Oh, look, yeah, this hasn't changed. The three homies, they're still on top. So we'll just go to the next show. Wait, don't go to the next show? Wait, yes, Chair did indeed get injured. It'll show... So, like, it'll show AvII-Mania. But, like, it won't show any of the matches I set up. Or the stage. So it's fine. See, look, AvII-Mania. It's here. This could have been AvII-Mania. It could have been Mona versus Queen. In the main event, it could have been Boss versus Camilla, which honestly isn't the worst main event. Not for nothing. It showed Justice Hammer is injured despite the chair having the injury icon first. Interesting. Well, I'm not sure. Here. Toss me back on the screen. That'll save it up. Wait, let's see these matches. The game is cooking. The game is cooking. No. Here, first, we don't want to belabor this for too long because we do have to do a 2-on-2 match. Here, we'll go there. That's fine. I'm okay with that. We want customs. We want the homies, Pyra and Mithra versus the homies, Justice Hammer 4, and Chair. This is what we've come to, huh? Justice Hammer 4 and Chair. And we want... Well, now that you've noticed that Mithra's name is misspelled, we're gonna have to change it back. Unfortunately. And then Pyra. Great. We'll make it 2 out of 3 falls. Sammy, you get in there because I can trust you. We'll also turn on fast finishers just because. Good, great. Alright. Last match, you guys. Tornado tag inside of the cell. It is for AvII-Mania 2. We have Also, I'm pretty sure they won't have their entrances. Because we're in universe mode, so it is what it is. We have objects versus blades. I should have just turned entrances off. There you go. Alright, do your thing. It's time. We're ending this in the most diabolical way that we can. Go for it, ladies. I'm sorry? I'm not in charge, right? Okay, I'm not. It just showed the little... Oh, I am in charge of chair. Well, hold on. I'm gonna take myself out real quick and restart the match. That sounds like a plan to me. Do I quit the match? I don't quit the match. I think if I restart, does it keep me as not in? That's the real question. Does it? It does. Okay, we're good. I was like, do I have to restart? No, I don't. We're good. Take two, for real this time. I'm not in. See, it's been a hot minute since I've done that. Here we go. No, play chair, AV don't do anything. I'm not gonna cheat. Unless, no, I'm not gonna cheat. I'm fine with either team going because Klee and Ava are gonna win at AvII-Mania 2 regardless, so it doesn't matter who goes. Early shot for that submission. But they don't get it. Oh, wait. Did my Chinese food get here a second ago? It did. Alright, you guys. Y'all are in charge. I'm going to get my Chinese food. Y'all make sure nothing crazy happens while I'm gone. I'm gonna get my Chinese, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get my Chinese food, okay? Promise me that y'all will behave. I wanna see that y'all are gonna behave first. Somebody say that y'all are gonna behave. Let me just see somebody say, we'll behave, AV. I need one person to say, we'll behave, AV. Don't worry, I'll behave, sure, AV, bet. That's all I need to see. I'm gonna be like 2 minutes, I'm gonna get my Chinese food and it's gonna be real good. Quick, remove the chat. AV can't. What did y'all do? I see a bunch of barking. Why are we still here? Just to suffer? No pinfalls yet. Fire missile will. Y'all did not behave. Chair, please shove your leg right. Y'all did not behave. Pyramith aren't even the best girls in their own game. That honor goes to Nia. Lamau. They misbehaved, we behaved. Chat, I don't know if I believed. Mithra used resiliency. Oh. Oh, dang, you're right. In fact, Justice Hammer 4 and Chair are low-key dominating. Like, legit low-key dominating. Oh, but wait a minute. Chair distracted right now. But no resiliency used. Admittedly, no resiliency used. They have so many finishers. Mithra might not be okay, still okay. I'm gonna eat this egg roll though. That's very good. That is pretty good. Charmila, you didn't behave. AvI behaved while the others did not behave. No, I scrolled up in the first message I saw from you. You did not behave. Admittedly, they are right. Trust me, Charmila did not behave. You too, Kuzu. You know, it's fair. I knew who wouldn't behave. Now hold on, I think the girls might be coming back. Because I'll tell you what. The non-object team is starting to use objects, even though I guess they're technically objects. To be honest, TBH. Mithra's up and I'm sorry, Pyre's up, Pyre's down. Mithra moving the chair like nobody's business. I'm moving this egg roll into my stomach. And it's tasty. This match is just getting started. Although there is a lot of health gone from two components, and Chair also injured again, surprisingly enough. Uh-oh, 1, 2, Pyra still kicks out. Oh my gosh, is Mithra gonna kick out though? Mithra kicks out. Oh my god. So first of all, I think we learned today that Pyra's, I was gonna say cracked, but Pyra also lost the match for them last time. But this is telling a different tale, isn't it? There's a completely different tale going on between you guys. Drop kick to Pyra in the corner. Mithra going after Justice Hammer 4. Into, ooh, a rolling, no, Chaos Theory into a pin! 1, 2, Justice Hammer 4 now forced to use resiliency as well. And just like that, things are even on both sides in that regard. Neck breaker from the chair. An egg roll for me. That's delicious. Pyra alone in the ring with the both of them. And now just with chair. Oh, but that roll up, that's how Pyra lost last time. 1, 2, Mithra says, I'm not taking the chance anymore. And instead sets up for on the steel chair, Blades Clash. Doesn't go for the pin. Surprisingly enough. Oh my gosh. But Pyra does. That could have been the most brilliant move of the match. But luckily they survived. Chair did kick out. And now there's a 2-on-1 assault on Justice Hammer 4. Which is really bad for their team. Especially right now. If she goes for the pin, does not. But Justice Hammer 4 does get stunned. This is where things get dangerous for the objects. Low DDT to the chair, 1 to the chair. And this match has turned around. Just like catch your breath into on the other side. Right there. That could be the first pinfall. Sammy's into position. 1, 2. First pinfall to Mithra, who was the first one to burn resiliency. Real good. Dire Straits. I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a second. This is real tasty. Chair's still alive and still has resiliency. Mithra in trouble because has no resiliency alone in the ring with that chair. And right now, Pyra doesn't seem like she knows where she is. But all these heavy shots from that baseball bat, like there's a Mets match or something. But now all alone in there. As she gets turned into Chair again, having to catch your breath if resiliency gets lost here. Is Justice Hammer 4 going to get in time? Absolutely. Keeps this match alive and keeps resiliency on Chair. Oh, but that may have been worse news because had to catch your breath on the ready. Justice Hammer 4 actually in the worst straits that they could be. Flashing yellow bar for health. And that's that. Oh, I thought she was going for that single leg Boston Crab that we see from her so often. Instead, the objects, this is all turned around. I miss my my wife, Chat. I miss her a lot. She did lose, and that's bad. That is really bad. That is uncategorically bad. DDT. Once again, middle of the ring, maybe onto the steel chair. Mithra has a finisher on the ready. And Chair gets bashed with a chair. This is what the objects, I believe, wanted to see. However, it's going a little bit rougher for them than they had anticipated. Because now it is a 2-on-1 brawl, essentially. Up to the sky, but Justice Hammer 4, much needed reversal. Clotheslines Mithra, but a running bulldog by Pyra leaves Justice Hammer 4 stunned and gets a sledgehammer to beat the hammer. Does it again, and now Chair, focused on Pyra, lifts her up. A single chop takes her down. And now she's stunned. That is the best news possible for the objects, but Mithra now back to her feet. And also take a peek over there as we see Justice Hammer 4 slowly but surely getting up. And now Mithra's all alone. That is the worst possible scenario for Blades of the Ages. Standing suplex. Chair focused in, lasered in. But now Pyra back in the ring. Fisherman suplex. And now rolled outside of the ring. If Justice Hammer 4, who is the odd one out here, no resiliency on that team, they are just devastating Justice Hammer 4. If Justice Hammer 4 catches a pin, catches a finisher from either one of them, just like that signature, it could be curtains, especially if Mithra gets preoccupied. Doesn't seem like that's the case. They just want to hurt these objects. Or maybe they don't, because look at this, wisely going for the pin there. Well, okay. I thought Chair would use resiliency. But I guess I was wrong. Going on to AvII-Mania 2. Blades of the Ages gets the final victory. Objects strewn about everywhere. The timeline is corrected. This is what y'all get for not behaving. You know what? Perhaps it is. They can't go into AvII-Mania 2 undefeated, but they can go in search of Tag Team Gold. They walk through and they beat the objects today in this match with not a single pinfall on their side. And thus, now we're good. Let's go. Wait, now I don't know which team I should root for. No! Lamel. Oh, congratulations to the Blades. And honestly, congratulations to the objects. Good thing Avi didn't see what I said earlier. What does that mean? Cherry? What does that mean? That's concerning. All I see is I'm just saying, if you beat the hammer with a hammer, that's like smashing two people together and that can be taken in a... Okay. Well, I did indeed see it now. Put me back to me real quick. We'll see all of those pre-made matches for AvII-Mania 2. We'll announce the final match for AvII-Mania 2. And we will get ready for tomorrow's AvII-Mania 2. Shall we? I think we must. So I can enjoy my Chinese food and finish some final setup things that I need to do. Man, I'm tired, don't worry. Because let's see what would have happened in AvII-Mania 2 if if the computer was booking. We'd have Queen versus Mona. We'd have Gatekeeper versus Yosuke one-on-one. See, a rivalry did brew. A rivalry did brew. Queen versus now one-on-one for the tables championship. Clover would have been robbed of it. Would have been 2-on-2, not for the tag team championships. It would have been Kanji versus Ito, which would have been pretty interesting. It would have been... I mean... This is kind of almost right. They got two of the right teams in there. Cool. It would have been Kaito versus Fuyuhiko, which is fascinating. Chi-Chi versus the Raiden Shogun. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright. It would have been Reiko versus Kole, which might be a banger, low-key. Kazuichi versus Greg, which seems like it's literally out of nowhere. You guys are still feuding, which, you know what, I don't blame you. Miku versus Paimon, 1v1 for the title. That's not Sarah. Sarah would probably interfere in this match and Paimon would be still victorious. And lastly, we did see our main event would have been Camilla versus Boss. That would have been what our matches would have been. Power rankings do not update, so they will not update. That being said, that's all she wrote. 14? Wait, there's 13 matches? 13? Yeah, there's 13. Well, right now I think there's 12, but we do have one more match to announce. AvII-Mania, I was gonna say. It's a big one, put me on. Well, ladies, gentlemen, that's a lot of freaking matches. That's why we start so early. That's why the start time is 2, I think. I think I said it was 2. It's either 2 or 1. But whatever it is, we're starting early. One more match? No. No, no, no. Oh, well, I guess we do have one more match. I should probably announce what that match is going to be. Now. Recently, somebody pointed out to me they'd like to make a certain challenge, and I said to myself, yeah, I'll accept this challenge, but where should I do it? And I thought to myself, last year, I put my greatest nemesis against someone of my choosing, Maki. Fought freaking Sayaka. This time around, I have a new greatest nemesis, and his name is Gentleman Thomas. So Gentleman Thomas will be going 1v1 in a match. If Gentleman Thomas loses, he is banned from the US Aviator channel. He will never appear again. If he wins, he gets an AWE contract. But like, that's not gonna happen because I know who his opponent's gonna be. And tomorrow, you'll know too. And so, don't worry, I'm cooking. Tomorrow will be a grand day. Even if for some reason Void wins, Gentleman Thomas will be gone forever. Ha! Ha ha! I love to see it. And it will be a fantastic time. Tomorrow's AvII-Mania 2, and it will be so glorious. Hopefully, and I have to get this in my mind right now, the Team Repairman, not Team AvI. Team Repairman will beat Team Void. I honestly hope the Team Hilda gets defeated, gets clapped by Team Sakura. And we still have to find out who those last people will be. Who the final two people will be on that team. Right now, we kind of have the 4v4 via Team Repairman and Team Void, but we'd still have two missing people from Sakura and Hina's team. Who did they choose? We'll find out tomorrow. And so will I, because, well, I simply do not know. That being said, it's gonna be a fun time. Get ready for it. We'll have one-on-one tables match for now. We'll have a fatal four-way match for Ito's tables championship. We'll have those trios matches with all those characters who I don't think any of them, except for maybe Shuichi, have competed before in legal AWE matches. Mizuki will start off with the open challenge. It's going to be a grand time tag team action. Now we see Blaze of the Ages joins Klee and Ava and Twin Magic, and of course that fatal 4-way match to hopefully dethrone Team Converged again. We've been building to this point. And tomorrow, we see the fights on the grandest stage of them all. So, it's gonna be a good time. Wait, we don't have the final person for the Repairman's team? Yeah, we do. We have Gin, Repairman. Oh no, the Repairman? Oh no, we have Kaito. Kaito for the Repairman's team. Essentially, Kaito being involved in that scrummage, I think that was enough to say, hey, you're in this now. You're in this to win this. AV beef with Gentleman Thomas feels so out of nowhere compared to beef with Sayaka. Well, Cherry, don't worry. Yeah. Oh, it's Kaito? Oh yeah, it's definitely Kaito. Kaito was involved in that brawl. Kaito's definitely in that match. Absolutely. You love to see that man. Remember guys, Sakura won today. She didn't. But hopefully she wins tomorrow. And tomorrow is AvII-Mania 2. So, get excited for it. It's coming up real quick. Be ready, be steady, and until tomorrow, toodaloo, Flight Crew. Thank you for tuning in. Take us out one more good time. Wa-cha-chas. Fare thee well.